Hello, hello. I don't know why I said hello twice, because you probably heard it the first time. Anyway, all I know is there's these two really long quests that I haven't done yet, because I'm like, oh, I'm going to do them on stream. And then, lo and behold, like a new Honkai Star Rail update came out, stuff like that. Who knows? Things happened. 4.2 is in like a week and a half. So I would like to see if I can finish Unfinished Comedy today. I'm about to finish this comedy today, if I can. I fear that this might be the long one, and then also I guess if we do this one fast, which I highly doubt that, we could also take a look at this one too, and do that. I already did the setup for this. Basically, you can talk to Catherine at Fontaine. She's like, oh, there's this huge mission that you can take, and then you do a bunch of paperwork, and then she's like, go over there now, and then I just didn't do it, but. Well, we're just going to do this one, and this one is in the Fortress of Maripede. And luckily, and I'm hoping that I can get, where is it? One of these teleport waypoints shows it. Well, okay, basically, there's like this one room with like a revolving door. And you can like open different doors, but you can't open any of them. And I'm assuming you have to do this quest first to open the doors. So we are going to go and open the doors is what my plan is. I would like to see if I can open those doors, basically. Also, this bothers me. It always tries to play ads in the first like 2 minutes. Imagine you get to a stream, you watch ads to get to the stream, and then it's all like, oh, it's higher. Can I even go? Oh wait, yeah, wouldn't this one be better? Well, we'll see. I don't know. I'm lost. I haven't been in jail for a while. Oh, yes. Just let me walk across the water real quick. Yep. I wish you could dive. You know, it's funny that I say that, but I literally have Kokomi, who's going to be replaced by, you-know-who. Farina, which apparently I think her skill. Oh wait, no, I didn't look at leaks. I don't know nothing. I have no idea what you're talking about. What am I even talking about? Who am I? Well, I can tell you who I am. I'm Yovatron, and I am going to prison. How long is this elevator ride, man? I'd hate to be in here with someone else. It'd be so awkward. Yeah? Bro, this is like a full 2 minutes. Okay, well, I did go the right way, but I feel like I could have gotten here. There's no birds down here riding Shogun. We're literally underwater. Where did the bird come from, you liar? Anyways, this is the right door. It's gonna do the little open thing. Or, you know, whatever music they played in the 4.1 stream thing. Alright, so you enter Fortress of Maripede, and they're like, go talk to Darcy. Darcy who? Where is this Darcy? This darn Darcy. Oh, your pretty face is in his name? Oh, ma'am, and hello to your cute companion, Dirty Face Darcy, at your service. Didn't it say Pretty Face down here? Dirty Face? That's right, just call me Dirty Face Darcy. They used to call me Pretty Face on the outside, but that nickname is just so lame. Please, just call me Dirty Face instead. Oh, that's just a cool nickname. I wash my face every day. You don't have to stand all the way over there. Well, where's the action at, buddy? Novi, where'd you learn to talk like that? Don't tell Paimon. Don't tell Paimon you picked up some bad habits. No way. Paimon won't allow it. I haven't done her voice in so long. Oh, I hate it. That's why one of the reasons I was avoiding this quest, man. I don't want to read this crap. Like, too bad it's not time for Pankeration yet. Let me think. I forgot how to pronounce that, actually. How about this? Why don't I take you to have some fun? A few folks have locked horns over the chance to go outside. I have no idea those Fontaine Research Institute guys could dish it out like that. I'm guessing they'll be here any minute now. What do you think? Think of it as an opening act before the real Pankeration match starts. Want to check it out? Okay. Let's go then, I guess. I don't know where... Let's go! Okay, Darcy, I just met you. Well, you know, comedy ain't finished yet, so we gotta go finish this joke real quick, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna talk to a guard. Oh yes, to me, I've brought 2 new friends with me. Your new friends may have come at a bad time. See that? They're gonna be at it for a while. That's an unscientific way of keeping score. Besides, the participants were unsupervised. Is that any way to produce convincing results? I'm calling for a reassessment. This is a competition, of course. We should have a refined system and fair rules. Participants who don't follow the rules should be disqualified. What the heck are you talking about? You talk a good game, I'd expect nothing less from someone who's been through the ringer. If you're referring to the fraudulent thesis case, I've already made my point several times now. The case is still under investigation. It's useless to try and attack my character with something like that. If you say so. After all, you're the only one who knows the truth. The truth of what? Oh, it's Genevieve Rave again. I'll talk to you about my thing later then. I'm gonna bounce for now. I'll leave my 2 new friends to you. And Darcy leaves. Okay, well, thanks a lot, buddy. He left us just like that. Some guy. Paimon gives him 0 stars. 0. Yeah, honestly, based. Paimon's a good judge of character there. Mr. Guard, as the organizer, it's not exactly proper for you to stay out of this discussion of the rules, is it? This is just a game to pass the time. How was I supposed to know you'd get so riled up over it? Let alone take it this seriously. Right, why don't we introduce the rules of the game to the new players? The game? I'm definitely gonna win, man. There's no game the 2 of us can't win. Wait a sec, we still don't know what the game even is yet. Don't try and change the subject. We're already halfway through the game, and they don't even know the fundamental rules. They can't just join in now. So what are you guys playing exactly? Coupon Millionaire. Okay, so Monopoly. Paimon has never heard of such a game. Of course not. This is just what the Heartless Guards play to make fun of us. Everyone loses, and I'm sure you know who wins. That's not true. You work to earn coupons during the game, and the one that has the most coupons will get an even better reward from me. So everyone wins, but one person wins more than the rest. A reward better than coupons? What could it be? In Darcy's words, chance to be under the sun. Some of our periodic checks need to be performed outside, and I get to decide who gets these jobs. It wouldn't be very interesting if I just picked those based on my preference. So I created Coupon Millionaire, and those who want to go outside are free to sign up. Whoever gets the most coupons wins the game. If you feel that your strength alone will be insufficient, you can find others to group up with. As for how you will earn coupons, I don't care about that. As far as games go, the rules are really vague. It's part of the strategy. Does the Fontaine Research Institute not have similar games? I don't know. How about you, Darcy's new friends? I barely know the guy. It's not very attractive. It's not impossible to come back from behind, but only those who have the means will be able to do it. As for them, Estine, I guess that's how you pronounce that, maybe you can arrange a special competition for children. Children's competition? Paimon doesn't know who you are, but you shouldn't underestimate us. We've seen some things. It's just a game, and we gonna cruise through it. No, I will definitely be the biggest winner. Oh, well, there's a child here now. Oh, wow, a real child, and a confident one at that. What is a child doing here? That's what Carter said, and he's never lied to me. What are you all doing here? You again, Estine? I didn't break any rules, did I? In fact, I even increased everyone's work efficiency, and that should be to my credit. You know what I mean. Know your place, Estine. You're a guard, and you should use your powers to make them obey you. What the heck am I reading? I have my way of doing things, and you, I'm not, what the heck, Noyalist? It's been some time since you arrived here at the fortress. You should try blending in a little more. Laziness, apathy. I will restore order here, starting with you. Stop this gathering and go back to what you were doing. I'm not as lenient as Estine. If I'm going to restore order, then punishments are a must. I don't think you know. You want to know what they are. Are there things that even I don't know? You don't need to waste any of your time on this game that we play to kill time. The fortress is huge, and I'm sure there are other things that require your attention. I don't need you to remind me. No, this leaves these too many names. Okay. Finally, being serious can be a virtue, but being overly serious is something else. Anyway, now that the annoying guy is gone, well, I mean, I think you're the annoying one. Will you join the game, Darcy's new friends? What sort of person leaves their friends behind anyway? We aren't his friends. In fact, Paimon's gonna use this uncool nickname to address him. That pretty face is a jerk. Actually, that's kind of a compliment. Oh, wait a minute. That name doesn't sound all that mean.
All right, then. What should we call you?
Call me Paimon, and this is Yove. As for the game...
We'll need more time to think about this, buddy. Sure, if you change your mind, please feel free to talk to me.
Actually, where did that little girl go? Why are there children that young in the fortress? Paimon's really intrigued. We should go look and talk to her. Okay. Yeah, honestly, yeah. What is a child doing here? What the heck? What did you do? Did you kill someone? Probably. She probably killed someone. There you are. Oh, you again. And you're, are you a bird, little one? A bird? Paimon doesn't look like a bird.
Indeed, Paimon, you do not.
That's so strange. You can fly, but you're not a bird? Are you an evil dragon or an evil dragonling?
Dragonling? Dragonling? Is that how you pronounce that? Okay. She's not, probably.
Why did you hesitate? Anyway, she's Yove and Paimon's name is Paimon.
What a surprise. What's your name?
I'm Lenore. Miss Yove and Miss Paimon, will you please tell me whether the evil sorcerer is still there? The evil sorcerer? Yes, with black clothes and a staff that has branches sticking out of it. Cater said that I mustn't get spotted by that sorcerer or things will get very bad.
Was it the person we just saw?
Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. Must have been a guard, right? So who's this bad sorcerer? Estine or Noelis? Probably Noelis. Estine is a good sorcerer. He brought me flowers when he returned last time. They had the same color as my skirt.
Okay, so purple.
Then Cater taught me to put them into books to make them press flowers.
No, I'm pronouncing things bad.
That way my book would smell nice too. Is that what they call the fragrance of knowledge? No, at least then.
No plot twist? Boring.
Just what kind of story are you looking for anyway?
I don't know. You asked Farina. That's probably what I'm looking for.
Anyway, the evil sorcerer's gone now. Still, why is a little kid like you in the fortress of Mirapede? I've always been here. Why does everyone ask me that? It's so strange. Don't you two have your own home too?
Home is where your family is, kid.
That's what Gator said too, which is why I have a home that I don't know about. How do you call a place that you don't know home? Wait, I can't? That's a toughie, but I'm sure Cater knows the answer. He knows lots of things and a lot of stories. Might Cater by any chance be a kid who looks about the same age as you? Nope, he's a lot taller than me, taller than Miss Yove, and taller than the evil sorcerer.
Must be a tall person.
But I think he's afraid of the evil sorcerer. He lost his sword and the evil sorcerer has a powerful staff, so he hides when the evil sorcerer comes out. This Cater sounds mysterious.
Gotta go, but PC on for the lurk. Thank you, good sir. Good sir, as in literally my brother. Guys, I pay my family to watch my stream. No, I'm kidding.
Maybe Lauren is just too young. She hasn't been very clear about herself at all. Maybe this Cater knows more.
I guess we can go meet him.
We want to meet Cater. Will you take us to see him? Sure, but it's not too soon to go back. I want to explore this place while the evil sorcerer isn't here. Will you come with me?
Let's go!
Let's go.
I'm so excited to go around a prison with a...
Never been inside, though. Because sometimes hear Bow Wow sounds from inside. Maybe that's because there's a lot of fun furry monsters. It's not even supposed to enter once and the place became quiet.
Oh, hey. Yeah, that guy looks good. Why are you here? Careful now, the evil sorcerer might get you and put you in a cage.
The evil sorcerer isn't here right now. I'm not afraid.
Okay, kid. Good. Atta girl. Okay. So, more than one person knows.
Those who come here frequently will walk around this thing in circles. The zombie said this is a boxing dummy. If you can't earn its approval, then you can't earn the Bow Wow house.
Okay.
Wow, now Miss Yove can take on the furry beasts.
The furry beasts, you say? Okay. So I'm just going on an adventure in quotation marks with Lenore. Lenore? Lenore. Noir.
Ouch!
I'm sorry, are you alright?
What happened? It's the evil sorcerer's magic. We'll be trapped if we get caught in it. Sorry, the light's broken, and this expert here isn't anywhere near as good as he claimed.
I never said such a thing.
Oh, it's you. It's all right. You're a good sorceress. But that bright light really hurt my eyes.
Oh, hey, it's the professional. So you're not denying that you're an expert? I would never. Okay.
That's not what you told Galvana. Oh, is that the sister?
The Force said that this is a noise box that transforms evil into good.
Okay.
Turning off the noise box elsewhere is very dangerous because it might attract the evil sorcerer.
Okay. Listen to the noise box.
What should we do for our next performance?
There we go.
Let's get out of here before those wicked sorcerers discover us.
Bro, they're just doing their job, kid. Oh, can I activate that one? How would I do so? Okay, so just keep everyone to speed. So far, we talked to a guy, we went to another guy, talked to other people, and now we're in a prison with a child. So that's what's happening so far.
Ew, guess our adventure's almost at an end. The coupon cafeteria is our final stop.
So the ultimate destination of venturing is a good meal.
Not bad, right? Adventures take a toll on your body, so eating afterwards is a must. That's right, and I've never seen someone as small as Miss Paimon. You're even smaller than Miss Swing. You should eat more so you can grow bigger.
I think Paimon's fine just the way she is.
Paimon thinks so too.
Also, you probably can't get any taller.
Let's talk to Bran and see if we'll get something good. Yep, it'd be nice if it was the delicious Tass's rag out though.
Okay.
Greetings, Bran.
Greetings, what can I do for you? Well, I'll have 2 free meals, please. Negative. According to the Fortress of Pete's coupon cafeteria regulations, only 1 free meal per day shall be permitted per person. I'm getting one for Paimon, too.
That's right. Don't forget about Paimon. I have charges, too.
Understood. Enjoy. Okay.
I'll have one, too.
Understood. Enjoy.
Miss Yove, Miss Paimon, let's open our meals together, all right? 3, 2, 1. Wow, mine's Tass's rag out.
What did you two get? Beans and pea water, I guess. I don't know. As in PEA. Is there a pot? I'll cook my own meal.
Paimon doesn't want to eat anymore. So I got the good meal. Will there be enough if we split into 3 portions? There's even a fortune inside. What do yours say? Paimon's fortune says, luck only brings fleeting pleasure. Lifelong happiness requires hard work. Now Paimon's mad. I don't want to work a single minute of my life. How about you, Yovang?
Things happen. Don't take it personally.
Just, wow.
Hey, you know what? That's pretty wise. That's pretty wise.
Mine says, misfortune is an illness and caring friends are the cure. The 2 of you went on adventures with me, so you're definitely caring friends. But you got the disgusting meals. The sorceress said that I must remember to pay it forward. So now it's my turn to cure you. Let's go to the Rag and Bone shop.
Oh, also, you have to unlock that shop, the Rag and Bone shop. You have to unlock it from this quest as well. Is something I heard as well. Is it up or down? Okay, it's just over here, I guess. Oh, yeah. So we went here for, like, what quest was it? I think it was Riceley's character story, but we couldn't buy anything because we didn't have it unlocked yet, so... Hello, sir!
Hello, Alvard.
Hey, Skylark, want to fauna? We just got a new shipment. How about your friends?
Excuse me. So this is the Rag and Bone shop.
If you have coupons, we have everything from home supplies like Hydro Phantasm Taint Be Gone to devices that can help you in the Panktation Ring. Our wares are trusted and loved by all and sundry. Whatever that means. You name it, Rag and Bone Shop has it. We'll take some devices that help you. What do you mean? They're for regulars only, or if you happen to have friends who are our regulars, I suppose I could show them to you. The special items must be pre-ordered, though, or if you're lucky enough, you might find what you want on the for sale list. We do have the other stuff stocked at all times, so back to my question. How about some Fanta?
I want everything in Uncle Alvar's store.
That's not going to be a problem. Let's see. We're almost through with the shipment, and only food and drinks are left. But they'll cost you a good number of coupons.
Really? Are you sure it won't be a problem? Problem? If you mean coupons, Cater gave me a ton.
I'm on the Celeste grind. How's Celeste going for you, Jersh man? I've played that game quite a lot, and I love it.
Gave me a ton of them, so I should have enough. The food and drinks here are really great, and you're gonna have them, Miss Paimon. Cater said that coupons make unfair things fair. Only I got the delicious tastes rag out at the coupon cafe, and that was unfair.
The first 7 chapters in 4 hours, so it's going good. Just wait until you get to chapter 9. Chapter 9 took me 10 hours. I'm not even kidding. Chapter 9 is insane.
So now I'm going to use my coupons to buy something delicious for the 2 of you.
Time to eat then.
Let's dig in. Hey, that was supposed to be my line, you two.
What? Anyone can say whatever.
Esteem said that that hunger and gross food reduce our work efficiency and put us in a bad mood. We're going to see Cater soon, and we want to be in a good mood when we see him.
I haven't got chapter 8 yet. I'm just saying chapter 9 will change you. Chapter 8 changes chapter 9 changes a man. Or one, it changes whoever. It doesn't matter who.
That's why we need to fill our stomachs with delicious food. We're counting on you, Uncle Althard.
So right now, I can't buy any of these. Man, they're sold out now. Okay, so what things would I... The Boar Princess? Is this why I couldn't finish the freaking book? It's because it's here? And then the idol poster of Miss Hina. And then we just have a doll. And then we got a wooden board and an egg. Why is the egg a 5-star here? That's just weird. Anyways. Sure, thank you for the business. There was freaking nothing there.
Well, Lori says so. We'll dig in. Yep, have a good meal, Miss Paimon.
Feasting with Ilnar, like everything that couldn't be finished ends up in Paimon's stomach.
Phew, that was amazing. Paimon's so full, she can barely walk.
You can't even walk at all.
She's getting sleepy, too. Why are we here again?
Why are you here, Lenore?
That's a strange question. I've always been here. Paimon remembers now. We're supposed to be looking for Cater. Let's go, but I don't know if he's there. If not, we can wait. He might be back soon.
Okay. We're sure in prison right now. It says find Cater. Why isn't it in quotation marks? That's kind of concerning. Oh, it's up. Okay, so it would be... Nope, not that up. Here? Question mark? No, it's up from there. Okay, I don't know where I am. So it's this one? Yes. Finding out the teleport waypoints in this game is very complicated.
Cater always tells me stories in the evening, so if he doesn't come back soon, just wait a bit and he'll be back for sure. He sounds like a great brother. Yeah, Cater's really good at telling stories. Ooh. And look at my braids. He braided them for me, too.
Getting these strawberries is going to be annoying. I have all of them. Personally, don't mean to brag, but I have every single strawberry in Celeste. Why am I saying it like that? I'm sorry. I apologize. There's Cater. I think his name is actually Caterpillar.
Cater, I'm back.
Welcome back, Lenore. Looks like you've made some friends.
Yes, they're Miss Jove, Miss Paimon. Miss Paimon is small and she can fly, but she's not a bird. She's not a Sealy either.
She could be.
Maybe a small Oceanid? No. No wonder no one has seen anything like her or knows anything about her.
Paimon's Paimon. I honestly wouldn't be opposed to her being a Sealy.
That's right. Paimon's just Paimon. She's not a Sealy or an Oceanid. Wait, you're Cater?
Look like the same age as Lenore.
Nice to meet you, Miss Jove, Miss Paimon. Please call me Caterpillar. Please don't be so formal. That feels so strange. Since you're Lenore's friend, sure, I can do that. Wait a minute. We've heard the name Caterpillar before, haven't we?
Maybe from someone in Sumeru.
Oh, that's right. Julian, the partner we met at Samudra Coast. Do you remember him? So you're the Caterpillar he mentioned?
You've met Julian? He really went to Sumeru, huh? How is he?
Well...
You could tell him about your meeting with Julian and Sumeru. Wait, is that painter guy? It is the painter guy. Wait, the painter guy knows this guy?
According to Julian, his ability to paint everything exactly as he sees it came from you. Did you really give him that power?
Is that really what he said? I can't decide if he was exaggerating.
Wait, so he was lying? But the painting he made for Pepper looks so real. Even though the color was a bit off.
I got the B-side for chapter 2 now. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, the way I played the game was I did the A side, and instead of going to the next one, I did B side right after. So I did A and B side on chapter 1, and just consecutively up from that, which made, you know, the game a little bit easier to get used to. But also, most people aren't as stupid as I am. But also, I mean, B side. What is B side chapter 1 isn't that bad. I even got well, actually, I'm not. You don't have that unlocked. Do you have? What am I trying to say? You know what? I'll just keep it withheld unless you don't know about it.
That was an ability he already had. What I did was to give him certainty. The purer the person, the more obviously effective such support is. Pure, huh? Well, he did look kind of gullible.
And as for the marvelous bird egg and the tea leaves that activate the imbibitor's potential,
He did spend a lot of coupons to get them, yes. I didn't know that he would break his certainty like that. I guess you could say that things turned out for the best, though. Anyway, both you and Lenore are children, right? So is your guardian here? Why are the two of you in a place like this?
what about seasides? I finished all the seasides. No, I was gonna say seasides. I was gonna say the golden strawberries. I had the golden strawberry for chapter side B for chapter 1, 2, and 3, and also I have all the seaside. I have all the seaside golden strawberries as well. I started working on the 4th one. I could only get like about halfway through it though, if you know. The seasides are easy. It's only 3 rooms per, so you know you kind of just throw your head against the wall and then you win. Ah, okay. I wasn't sure if you had the golden strawberries yet, so I didn't want to say so.
Cater's not a child. Indeed, I am not. As for my present appearance, you can think of it as an illness of sorts. Ah, so that's how it is. I've been here for a long time. Well, because of what I've done in the past. But it's more complicated for Lenore. She was born here. Here? In the fortress? You're a strange one, Miss Paimon. I've already told you that I've always been here, haven't I? Agnes, her mother, was plagued by a chronic illness and passed away some time ago. I don't stick my nose into other people's lives, so I didn't know about their situation. But regardless, Lenore wound up with no one to care for her. Maybe it's because I've been here for a long time and Lenore has taken to me, but either way, Estine's asked me to look after her. So that's how it is, but she shouldn't be here, right? It's not like she's done anything wrong. You're right, I'm just looking after her for now, and she really should be with her family. And fortunately, she does indeed have family outside the fortress. So that's what she meant when she said she has a home that she doesn't know about? Will she be able to reunite with them soon? About that, things are a little complicated, and I'm afraid it won't happen all that soon. How come? Because she doesn't have any proof of identity. Maybe Agnes didn't think of that, either. She was the one who'd have needed to start the process to send Lenore away from the fortress. How about her other family members? Estine said that Agnes wrote them in the past, but that she never received a reply and thus stopped trying altogether. If they knew about the current situation, they might change their minds. That's why I want to take her to her family, and if they don't want to take her in, we'll figure something else out then. Why can't I stay here? Sure, there's an evil sorcerer, but there's a good sorcerer, and you're here too. I don't want to leave. Mother never came back after leaving the fortress. If I leave, does that mean that I'll never come back? Just like my mother, she's dead. And I'd never see you again either, Cater. Agnes left? I don't think Lenore can comprehend what happened. Ah. Well, she's a child. She's like, what, 2? No, I'm kidding. She can speak and walk, so at least 7, maybe. I don't know. Either way, this is no place for a child to grow up. How will sprout bloom without sunlight? You should get out of this place, Lenore. You've heard all the stories already. There's a real world outside and a family that you're connected to. I'll go with you, so you needn't be afraid. I believe you. You've never lied to me. But how will you get her out without proof of identity? Is there anything we can do to help? Is there some loophole or a backdoor we can use? There are options, but they're too risky. How about this, then? Let's follow the rules, albeit not that strictly. How will that work? Every so often, Estine will bring a few people with him to do some work outside. We'll use this chance to get Lenore back to her family. She doesn't have any proof of identification to begin with, and the disappearance of someone who never existed on paper isn't exactly going to make news here in the fortress. You're talking about Coupon Millionaire, are you? Pirate numbers esteemed saying that whoever gets the most coupons within a time limit will win the chance to go outside.
Whoops, our coupons went straight to our stomachs.
And Lenore spent a ton more cleaning the Rag and Bone shop out. We're sure to lose now. What are we gonna do? We won't lose. If Cater says we'll win, we'll definitely win. Lenore, Paimon suspects you aren't grasping the gravity of the situation at all.
Can I get the coupons refunded? Can we just say that she's a child who don't understand the rules? As the transaction already took place, I'm afraid that won't be so easy. It's fine. The coupons I gave to Lenore were for her to use as she pleased. This little mishap won't change the outcome.
Paimon still feels kind of bad, though. Why don't we help you? Paimon numbers esteemed saying that you can play the game as a group. Really, Miss Paimon? You and Miss Yove will play the game with us, too?
Yep, and we'll win this thing together.
With us here, this'll be a piece of cake. There are 4 of us, after all. Still, how can we get to the most coupons in the least amount of time?
I already feel much better knowing that you'll be helping us. Thank you both. As for how to get the coupons, I have a few ideas, but that can wait until tomorrow. You must be exhausted. If you don't mind, why don't you rest up first? There's enough space here. Voice crack.
Good idea. Yove, if you're tired, why don't we call it an early night?
I'm thirsty, that's what I am. Whew. Excuse me, there's so much reading already. You know it's bad when my throat's already making the sound. Feeling a little tired. Should I rest now? Totally. Let's go rest.
Cater, what story are you going to tell me today? I've already heard a lot of stories with heroes as the main character.
Today I'll tell you a story about a little girl then.
A little girl? Can a little girl also be the main character?
Of course she can. It's her own story, after all. In other stories, she might be a hero herself or even an evil dragon. There are all kinds of roles she can play. Long, long ago, there was a little girl who lived in a giant's garden. The giant took special care of the flowers in the garden and wouldn't allow anyone to pluck even a single one of them. To keep intruders out, the giant built a towering wall around it. Because of this, the little girl living in the giant's garden had never set foot outside of it even once. The giant always told her that the world outside was a dangerous place and that the garden was the safest place she could live in.
And then what? Did the little girl listen to the giant? I bet she didn't. If she did, then the story would end there.
You're right. The little girl never was one for doing what she was told.
Uh-huh.
As for the rest of the story, well, let's save that for next time. Okay. That was a really short story.
Wait, where did Caterpillar and Laura go? Did we oversleep?
No, they're probably just out. Let's go look for them. They're probably just around the corner, Paimon. Uh-oh. Maybe not.
Oh, it seems like we come at a bad time.
What's everyone doing here? If I'm not mistaken, you must be Yove and Paimon. I'll come back to your question in a moment. I consulted the records from the last 100 years, and I couldn't find any record of a caterpillar. In light of this possible mislaying of documents, we'll need your cooperation to recreate them. There's nothing pressing about the matter. If you ask me, what's the rush about? Estine, I often get the impression that you couldn't care less about restoring order to this place. I can't agree with your viewpoint. People who habitually indulge their every whim just can't see that too much freedom actually does them harm. I'll restore order to this chaos using my own methods. I'll advise you again not to stand in the way of my work. Chaos? Isn't that just another word for thinking on your feet? Ugh, you know what? Forget it. Is Caterpillar your real name? Additionally, I'll need you to state your crime in as much detail as possible, the time, location, as well as the final sentence pronounced. The more details you provide, the greater the likelihood we'll have of retrieving your records. If your file was indeed lost, we can fill in a portion of your records based on your statement. I've been called Caterpillar for as long as I can remember. I think this name suits me best, and it's the closest thing I have to a real name. Real name, Caterpillar. Confirmed to be correct. Next, state your crime. I carried out a certain task under my master's orders. I failed, but some people suffered because of it nonetheless. This was my crime. Your master, I'll need their full name. Also, when did this occur? Unlike me, he has many names. This happened a long time ago. Are you messing with me? Everything I've said is the truth. His voice sounds too low to be that kind of a child. I apologize. Were you looking for a more dramatic account or for some lurid details to ignite your imagination? As for what happened that day, I could recount it sparing no detail. From the furnishings of that clandestine hall to the thoughts of my companion, which I've ventured to speculate on. But that's all just a fabrication of the mind made after the fact. We both know that's not what you're really after, for these are nothing more than stories masquerading as the truth. The real story has already turned to smoke along with that barren garden. What you want to know is a purer truth. The truth is that the culprit is where he should be. The other minute and trivialities are of no significance to you. They're inconsequential, and thus won't shake up your order in the slightest. There's nothing here for you to trouble yourself with. Everything is as it should be. Culprit is where he should be. There's nothing here for me to trouble myself with. Everything is as it should be. Compared to the temporary missing file, surely the Monsieur the Rochelle loudspeaker is a more obvious problem. Apart from the unauthorized use, we've also received a number of complaints recently of nervous breakdowns caused by its repeated use. You're right, Estain. The guards have an even greater duty to put a stop to this sort of rule breaking. We should investigate the matter immediately. What are we waiting for then? Let's get this show on the road. Okay, well, there they go.
That's odd. Why do you flip at the drop of a hat?
There's something fishy about this.
Could it have something to do with that stuff Caterpillar said? Paimon just felt a little sleepy when she heard it. Let's just ask him directly.
Hey, kid! What kind of thing you trying to pull here? Sorry for the delay. About the way I said I got the coupons earlier. What did you do to him?
Someone that aggressive doesn't seem like the type to take advantage from anyone. Why would he give up so easily?
Just a few small tricks. The culprit is where he should be. This is an undeniable fact. Making someone as straightforward as him certain of an undeniable fact isn't exactly hard. Like that time with Julian? That's right. Just like that time with Julian. I've been here for a long time, as you know. After staying in one place for a long time, it's only natural to pick up a few handy tricks that exert some degree of influence over your environment. Almost too handy, I'd say.
Changing a stubborn person's mind with just a few simple phrases almost sounds like magic. Could there have been times when we were also influenced by magic without even knowing it?
Considering how pure you are, Paimon, that is a worrying thought.
You too, Yove. Wait a minute. You're not saying Paimon's as gullible as Julian, are you?
It's not as simple as it looks. There are always limits to the application of tricks like these. The results aren't always what you'd hope for. It's like with Julian. He's always had a knack for art, but he lacked confidence because of his visual impairment. This certainty that he could draw well was inside him to begin with. But in other cases, the concept of certainty is just too abstract, making it difficult to predict the outcome. So I did take a chance this time. I just thought that if he held us up here, it would keep delaying the plan to get Lenore out of the fortress. Besides, I doubt you wanted to be questioned by him repeatedly either. Well, you've got to take chances to achieve your goals. You're absolutely right. Back to the matter at hand. If you change your mind and want to go back out, I understand completely. Lenore might be sad for a time, though. For her, playmates like you are hard to come by.
We've already made a promise to her, so we can't just go back on our word, right?
I mean, we could. Well, promise is a promise.
Yeah, consider this our way of helping her out. Speaking of which, where is she?
She went on an adventure earlier this morning, probably to rehearse for what's to come after she leaves this place. It's just as well, I have a few headaches to go take care of soon. You can usually get a reward of helping others, including the guards, takes care of some headaches.
Oh, we totally get that. Sounds like something like some of the Adventurers Guild's commissions.
I see. Would you two join me on this next commission then?
Sure, where are we going?
The abandoned production zone in the lower levels. That's exactly where I want to go, Caterpillar. Thank you. Now, I'm trying to remember how to get there, though. I think it's here. I think you get here from there. Or you get there from here. Oh, yeah. See, so it's just right here. This was the place I was talking about earlier. I've been wanting to go here because there's a Hydroculus down here. Actually, all the Hydroculi that I haven't gotten in the new area are just from quests. All right, here we are in the abandoned production zone. Caterpillar, what do I do? No one comes here anymore after the geode mine shaft was closed, and the devices here aren't meant for just anyone to handle. And that's exactly what happened this time. Someone tinkered with the drive valve and trapped their own companion. Anyway, let's get it to open up the passage to Supply Warehouse 1. By the way, if they offer you a drink, you'd best say no.
Who's going to offer us a drink, and why won't we take it? Why won't we be taking it?
You'll find out soon enough. Okay. Where's Production Zone 1? Oh, I forgot. There's only one way that can open right now, so I'm just going to assume that's the right one. Because basically you have to wait for these 3 lines to line up and point towards a door. And of course it has to go freaking slow as a heck, bro. What the heck? Go a little slower, please. Alright, we can go in now. Before we do, let's make sure we've got the gear drivetrain. We'll need it later. What's the gear drivetrain, huh? I'm confused. Oh, wait. So we can remove one? Oh, I didn't know that. It wasn't an option though when I was doing it without doing the quest first, so I guess that makes sense. Confirm. So then we run it. And then I guess it's gonna point towards there? Oh. Interesting. Do I have to take this? We'll take it just in case. Huh. Someone is just here. What the heck? Batol, are you alright? I hope you weren't trapped for too long. My savior, you're finally here. Where's Coblins? He's not with you. He told me about trapping you here and asked for my help, but he left because a guard interrupted us. I knew he wasn't reliable. He probably ran away because he felt guilty. I mean, how do you make money in business if you don't take risks? He was clumsy and too cautious. To boot. I mean, pure water is one thing, but even Fanta is available nowadays. If Fanta is here, how are we supposed to survive?
Oh.
What, you like Fanta too? Well, it's just about alright. A customer with taste, I see. Anyway, I have to settle this with Coblins. By the way, has he paid you? Nope. Sometimes I want to stuff him in a large bucket. That'll make him reflect on what he's done. Anyway, please take these coupons. Take them, you two, if you would.
What, you want us to take all of it?
Of course.
Thank you, then. We can go to the Rag and Bone shop later to see if they have anything new.
By the way, I'd like to apologize for dragging you into this. I have some fresh health drinks. Would you like a bottle?
Fresh health drinks?
Yep, healthier than pure water, in fact. Well, I'll have a Fanta, please. Well, I have that too. Wait, do you have a problem with my healthy drinks? Let me tell you.
That's not what Yove meant. It's just that we had lots of drinks before coming here. But Paimon bets these drinks are good. We'll make sure to try one next time.
Bad timing, huh? Well, come back when you get a chance. It'll be my treat. Anyways, I must go talk to Coblins now. That's not how you pronounce it. I have something else to take care of, so I need to get going. Don't worry too much about the coupons. I'll put the clues I came across on the blackboard. Let's meet up later.
See you later.
Okay, well, we did that.
But a momentary distraction.
280 coupons? No way. Meet back at the usual place. Okay. Well, we're gonna get to know these teleport waypoints really well if we're gonna keep on doing stuff like that. But yeah, I have unlocked the Rag and Bone Shop. That's nice. I just hope I can get tons of coupons. Okay.
Miss Yovey, Miss Paimon, we've fallen way behind.
It's true. I've gone to ask Christine about the current situation, and this seems to be the case. Dirty Face Darcy's team 800, Kids team 510.
What Paimon see? Oh, looks like you got some coupons too, Caterpillar. Wait, aren't we still dead last? Even Darcy's ahead of us. He entered the competition by himself, didn't he? How can this be happening?
Because he helped the guards take care of no small number of nuisances. For example, Miss Mongling often asks him for help.
Paimon sees. Wait a minute, does that mean he was so nice to us at the start because you could gain something from it? Also, won't we lose for sure if this keeps up? Ugh, if only Paimon hadn't eaten so much of the Rag and Bone Shop earlier.
No matter, all that counts is the total number of coupons collected within the time limit. Using coupons you already have doesn't affect the total count. That means you can eat even more, Miss Paimon.
That means you can even more.
Wrong ones.
Lenore, our problem right now is that we're about to lose the competition. Aren't you guys the least bit worried?
There's still plenty of time left before the end. We'll make it. Let's keep going tomorrow.
Are you tired, Miss Yovey? Let me rub your shoulders.
No, thank you.
I was playing favorites, Lenore. Paimon's tired too. Okay, then I'll rub your shoulders too. Okay.
Tomorrow we divide and conquer. We'll reconvene here once we make some gains. I just want to make his voice deeper for some reason, but you know, sound good. We'll make better time this way.
Indeed, that sounds like a better plan.
Also, if you don't mind, we can rest here, just like before.
Sure, Yovey, you can take a break now if you're tired.
I'm not tired at all. I do want some water, though, so once again... I missed the strawberry in the Chapter 2 chase part. Rip.
Hater, tell me more of the story about the little girl.
Last time we left off with the little girl living in the giant's garden.
I bet she leaves the giant's garden, but how does she get out of there?
One day, the little girl heard the sound of a woman's voice coming from beyond the towering wall. Kind-hearted giant, I'm in need of the little purple flowers from your garden. Would you please give me some? The giant refused, of course, and furiously bellowed at the woman on the other side of the garden wall to leave at once. But the woman did not leave, and from a short distance away, she lamented that she had journeyed from afar for the little purple flowers in the garden, which she needed to cure a sick friend's illness. Hearing the woman's plight, the little girl felt sorry for her and her friend. The giant had so many flowers in his garden. Surely having one or two less wouldn't hurt. Thus, the little girl approached the garden wall and whispered to the woman that she was willing to bring the woman a few of the little purple flowers. Except, the little girl said the giant wouldn't let her leave, and the garden's walls were so tall that she wasn't sure how she would be able to get the flowers to her from inside. From the other side of the wall, the woman told the little girl that she was actually a witch that knew many magic spells. If the little girl could bring her the flowers she needed from the giant's garden, she could use her magic to help the little girl leave the garden.
Did the little girl decide to help the witch? I bet she did. Otherwise, the witch wouldn't be able to cure her friend's illness, right? But the giant said that she couldn't leave the garden. If she left, wouldn't she be punished somehow?
It's getting late. Let's leave this part for the next time. Sorry. Quest area reached. What a nice quest area. Okay, so where are we going exactly? I don't know how to get it though. Which one is it? Maybe I can remember. Yeah, this is tough work. Well, keep up the good work, buddy. Haha, you guys too. Okay. Okay. It wants me to find coupons, but I just need to walk around here. I'm actually confused. Hello, guys. Need any help? Okay, no, you don't. Okay. Who's next? You? You? Oh, there's a quest up there. Wait, who are you? What are you doing? What's up with you? You're just standing there? Okay, bro. How about you do your job? Okay, I guess we have to be up there instead. It's saying that we... It told me that that was too high earlier, but now it's not. Okay, let's just look. Sure hope this is the quest I'm supposed to... Why is it down now? Wait, so it's up, but it's also... Oh, wait, it's right here. Galvariet!
Hello, what is it?
Please help us, good sorceress. Is there anything we can help with?
It would be better if there's some compensation. You didn't join Estine's game, did you? You should know when to stop. Nonetheless, there is something that I need your help with. Kleina should be repairing his device or whatever it is by the rift or erosion. Go help him out, would you? Just ask him for a compensation. He won't object. We'll take care of it.
So it's just in here? Alright. The way that you can literally escape this prison. Yeah, one time I accidentally, like, swam from the ocean into the prison. Because there's a, like, a waterway you can go through. Man, I'm just saying, Genshin team must have been really happy about this prison if they, you know, if 2 Archon quests happened in here and they have this really long quest here. Or at least I'm assuming it's really long.
I sure hope everything goes smoothly.
Oh, that's her sister right there. I'm pretty sure. Clinus, bro, you are no professional. Just in time. Come help me out. Well, we won't do this for free, though. I'll ask Garvar yet to apply for your payment later.
Huh? She said we can get compensation from you directly.
Did she? All right, then. Applying for funds here is even harder than from the Fontaine Research Institute. Anyway, the task is nothing difficult. The research terminal here requires 2 people to operate it simultaneously, and I've already entered the commands. Just walk over and pull the lever. I love how my phone died and then figured it out, Lamau. Yeah, me too. You looked that stuff up, man. I just kind of did it. No, I'm kidding. I probably looked one up at least. I don't remember. It's been a while. I almost forgot. The charging station, this charging device should be nearby. Please install the charging device first before starting. And just to double check, you're not machine killers, are you? Depends on how you define machine killers.
Why do you ask?
I asked Gilvana for help last time, and even though I only looked away for a moment, when I looked back, the terminal was already destroyed. I asked her what happened, but she couldn't tell me. I found out from her sister later that no machines can survive under her for more than half a day. Even Alon Guillotine would have given up on her, I suspect. Even the repair fee was deducted from my compensation. If you're just like her, then all my hard work will be in vain.
What a story. We're definitely not like her. Don't worry.
I'm counting on you, then. Okay, so we can't activate that yet because we have to do the charging station thing. And how does one do the charging station thing? This. I guess. Talk to him? Bro, that's all you have to do was move that? There's no way. There ain't no way. Looking good. If we weren't in a place like this, I would have hired you as my assistant.
This is too easy. By the way, what does this device do?
There was a rift that connected to the outside and it had to be watched. Now we can seal the passage with this device and save manpower. This is nothing new to the Fontaine Research Institute anyway, but since I have plenty of time, I modified it a little. What you're seeing now isn't even its final form. Well, a funny Dragon Ball reference. Okay. Which was actually developed at the Geode Mine Shaft. I think I spoke too much. Just pretend you didn't hear anything. Is final version more powerful? Of course, there are other components. Wait, why do you want to know? If you want to know the full extent of it, you can give it a try yourself. But if you're cut, don't say I put you up to it. Anyway, problem solved. Galvana no longer needs to come down too often, and I can take a break. Ah, yes. I almost forgot about your compensation. Thanks for the help. $280 out of 300. So are we just gonna walk around? And... What is going on over here? Oh, it's like a wall here now, so now you can't escape prison.
That's stupid.
So do I just walk around waiting for a quest to appear like that one? And then proceed to go down the elevator again? Because, wait, it said it was up, right? Yeah, it was up. Okay. Back up we go. At least I think so.
Man, I sure love the getting lost in the Fortress of Maripede.
Someone needs our help. Let us go and save their life.
December. I'm just gonna call him December, man. Can anyone help me, please? I'm begging you. Help this poor soul. Are you alright? Oh, thank goodness. Finally, some kind people. You see, it's my son's birthday tomorrow, and I'd like to send him a letter. But to get a letter sent out of the Fortress of Maripede, you have to queue up here, and I don't have the time for that. Oh, why not? There was a major safety incident in the production zone, so I had to get there immediately. I was hoping someone could stand in line for me, but... I know this is what I deserve, but my son is innocent. Why should he have to pay for my crimes, too? All I want is to send him a letter so he knows his father hasn't forgotten his birthday and loves him very much. But I can't even do that. Poor guy, we'll help him, won't we? You will? I don't have much in the way of money on me right now, but I'll be sure to pay you a fair price for your trouble based on the market average. The market average? Yes, I've lined up for other people before, so I know the going rate. It's alright, don't sweat it, we're happy to help. Thank you so much, you're great people. Oh, I forgot to ask you for your names. I'm December, and you? Paimon is Paimon, and she's Yove. We're adventurer buddies. Well, it's good to meet you, Paimon, Yove. Here's the letter. Just hand it to Lutz over there. You're lifesavers. Don't worry, we'll take care of it.
Wow, now that guy's gone. Thank goodness.
I remember the name of... No, I don't. Bro, has this room always been here? December leaves in a hurry after handing over the letter. A long time passes before you and Paimon notice that the short queue hasn't moved an inch. You could be here a while. Suddenly, your attention is drawn to a conversation between two people behind you. This is taking forever, and the air's so stuffy here. I can barely breathe. First time queuing here, huh, kid? Welcome to the infamous slowest queue in the Fortress of Maripede. Surprised you've never heard of it. Lutz has a tendency to slow things down by embellishing the letters as he types them out. Can't help himself. Then, of course, we have to check through them all over again to make sure we're happy with it, blah, blah, blah. Are you kidding me? I'm going weak at the knees. Hang in there, buddy. If you pass out, you only have to start all over again tomorrow. It's happened before, you know. One guy's on his third visit and still hasn't managed to send his letter. Third visit? Jeez, sucks to be him. You bet it does. Takes a special kind of bad luck to fail 3 times in a row. He's a legend in the Maripede queuing community. We call him Unlucky December. If you're interested, I can tell you more about him. To be honest, I'm not really in the mood. Come on, cheer up. Anyway, it all started the day before yesterday. It was sweltering hot that afternoon. I said I'm not... whatever. Carry on. December came to me that afternoon, saying that he had to line up to send a letter the following day. He asked me if I could cover his shift as a porter in the coupon cafeteria. I was gonna say no, because it sounded like more trouble than it was worth, but he gave me the old puppy eyes and said how he'd missed his chance the last time because he overslept, and how his son was still waiting for his letter. So I took pity on him and agreed to help him out. But guess what I saw when I got off work yesterday? I saw him looking for someone else to cover his work, and the excuse was still the same. He needed to send a letter. So I went over and asked him what happened. He said he learned from his mistakes and woke up early in the morning to queue up. But he still didn't manage to send the letter due to unforeseen complications. Don't tell me he joined the wrong line. No, but that's almost as funny as what actually happened. He skipped breakfast to get in line early, and by the afternoon, he was running on empty and started to lose it. He tried to push through, but suddenly everything went black and there was a loud thud. He was out cold, and by the time he gained consciousness, they were closed for the day. What a loser. Wait, did I don't think I had anything to eat either. Grumps, now my stomach's starting to growl. Did they say Mr. December? Paimon didn't realize what we lined up for. Good thing we always have food with us for emergencies. Yep, and Paimon too. I'm not gonna say it. That didn't very nice. That's not proper English, Paimon. Get off my screen. But Paimon can't put her finger on why. Queuing for a long time gets tedious and tiring. You start to forget your purpose here. Only the occasional background noise and chatter serves to remind you that, despite how it feels, time is indeed moving. I'm feeling lightheaded, man. I really hope I don't have to do this all over again tomorrow. Eat this, you need something in your stomach. Next time, remember to bring food and water when you go on a long queue. Thank you, but it's crazy that you're talking about this queue like it's a marathon. Listen up, maggots. This is the most brutal, godforsaken slice of hell in the whole Fortress of Maripede. Makes Pankration look like a walk in the park. But it's just... Every queuer worth their salt knows to plan properly before committing to join the line. Some people bring a stool for rest breaks, and some of the more hardcore folks have even been known to camp outside the entrance that night before. But it's just a queue. This is no ordinary queue, rookie. This is war. Everything is expected to give 110%. Even unlucky December has multiple contingency plans. Sadly, the best laid plans are no match for fate. On my way back from the production zone earlier, I saw him leaving the line and heading the direction of the coupon cafeteria. So I asked him, hey, aren't you supposed to be in the queue? And do you know what his answer was? He got so fixated on queuing that he forgot the most important thing of all. He didn't bring his letter with him, so he had to leave and come back. I really have to meet this guy. Sounds like quite a character. What, he forgot his letter? Man, December's luck really is terrible. Didn't he give us his letter? Right, he handed it right to us. Paimon's getting to get pretty confused. Let's take a peek at it. Beautifully written letter. To my love, my dearest Monsieur Nouvelet. That is not your son. I know not how many days and nights have passed since our previous trial. My dreams have been filled with longing for your face, so kind, so handsome. Excites me, agitates me to know that I shall be leaving this place and that I shall see you once more. As I said, I will do anything to see you again, and I can wait no longer, indeed. Not one moment more for you to castigate me, your humble defendant. And this time, I promise, I swear you will remember my name, your admirer, White Lily. That's kind of weird. None of this information really adds up. It's almost our turn, Yove. Shall we hand in the letter? As your torturous ordeal approaches the end, you reassure yourself that this has all been worth it. But your questions remain unanswered. A chapter has closed, but the story continues. Of course. Leave the mailroom, or I gave it to Let's already. What's up, Let's? Are you here to send a letter? If so, do you mind if I help you polish it a little? Letter? You can deliver letters to almost anyone in Fontaine, as long as you have the coupons to pay for postage. Though we're practically doing it as charity, if I do say so myself. So would you like to send a letter? If so, please pay for postage first, and also no queue jumping. Not right now, buddy. Okay, well, I'm here, typewriter and new iMac, tube at the ready. You know where to find me. I don't think anyone wants to find you, Lutz. Not gonna lie, also this is just here. Thank you.
Take them.
I have no need.
Hey, it's me. Whew. I made it just in time. Why are you so out of breath? I just finished up at the abandoned production zone and ran all the way here. So, it's done? The letter's been sent? Great.
It was signed White Lily.
Oh, so that's the name she gave herself. All right, to tell you the truth, a young woman asked me to send this letter for her. She looked really sick to me, so I agreed, and I didn't even take a single mora. I'm paying for your compensation out of my own pocket.
I messed with the voice.
Huh?
Looking at the contestant of the letter, she does seem very sick indeed.
I guess I must have grabbed the wrong letter on my way out. Fiddlesticks! The birthday letter will never get there in time now. Wait, really? So you finally got your letter posted, but it was the wrong one? Wow, you're really living up to your nickname, December. Fate is a cruel mistress. I'd love to stay and chat, but I gotta rush home and get the right letter now. I hope there's still time. Here's your compensation. Please, queuing business with you. A pleasure queuing business with you. Now to post that blasted letter to my son. See you. But, why do we have to leave? Paimon still has a ton of questions for him. Never mind, at least we got some coupons. Huh? Is that all? It's not even one meal's worth.
Yeah, I guess we're going hungry tonight.
No, Paimon's so hungry. Wah!
So, what the heck was that voice I was doing, huh? I'm like trying to blast my throat out as fast as possible, guys. Stream ends when I can no longer talk without voice cracking every 2 seconds. I'm getting pretty close to it. But, you know, he just looked like a loser who would have that voice, you know what I mean? I mean, he said fiddlesticks, guys. Man said fiddlesticks, all right? What the... Rave, what are you doing here? I forgot what voice I gave this guy. Having fun playing house with the kids. It is pretty fun, to be honest. Looks like Instinct really should hold a children's version. Fiddlesticks is crazy. Like, no one says fiddlesticks, man, unless they're like, unless they sound the way I gave that voice to that guy, you know?
Did you need us for something? We're rivals, you know. Did you really come to see if we're having a good time?
I have my qualities, and one that has benefited me greatly is my curiosity. I think this is the voice I gave him, actually. I remember. I always want to get to the bottom of things I don't understand, so I tend to know the facts better than others. What a coincidence. Me too. Looks like we'll enjoy talking to each other then. I just wanted to know why you decided to take part in this game. If it was for the chance to get out, I have another route that I can show you. I like playing games, and I like winning even more. There's no need to be so wary of me, miss. I bear you no ill will.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean is, if you only want to win, then why don't we work together?
Huh? But aren't you already in first place?
That's precisely why we both stand to benefit.
Wait a minute. We joined to help Lenore out.
That little girl, in that case, if you're willing to join up with me, I'll grant any wish she has as well. I found Celeste and Celeste, Lomao. Oh, yeah, you found the side game on, yeah, that's Celeste and Celeste. I'm not sure if you know. Fun fact. Actually, that is where they went out. They made that for a game jam. Like the version inside Celeste, that's the version of the game they made for a game jam. So they made it in like 72 hours. And then that's what inspired them to make the actual full Celeste game. Or like I think they got a Kickstarter or something. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know that part. All I know is that that's the original Celeste that was made in a game jam from the same people. So it is very nice that they have the game in there. Sounds too good to be true. Yeah. It is fun. Then I'll be frank. This is a matter of honor. Caterpillar and I have some unresolved history. I don't know what he said to pull one over on you, but I'm telling you, he's a monster in human skin. What are you all talking about? Not some sort of rule-breaking scheme, I trust. Mr. Noelise, your timing couldn't be better. Could I ask you about the results of the investigation into Caterpillar? The majority of his records are missing, but it's fine. The culprit is where he should be, and everything is as it should be. His records are missing? That's impossible. He definitely had a hand in this. The missing records need to be recreated. Right. How could I have forgotten about that? Right, go finish your tasks now. I don't want to see you loitering around here. All right, buddy. Welcome to How Many Voices Can I Pull Out of My Vocal Cords Today? Too many people here.
Monsieur V, Miss Paimon, welcome back.
We brought quite the haul back today. Our current standing should be last place, but we're going straight to the top. Actually, we're in second place. Why is it not in order?
Dang it, we only just pulled ahead of Darcy.
That's great.
That's great. We're not in last place anymore. But there are 4 of us. Yeah, and we're doing great.
Such positivity.
But are we really going to be okay with this? We still have 2 big hurdles ahead of us. You promised me we'd win for sure, right, Gator?
That's right, so don't worry too much, you two. I know that may sound strange, but sometimes forgetting about the outcome and enjoying the fun to be had in the process isn't a bad way to go.
Okay, if you say so. Ooh, speaking of that, Caterpillar, we received an invitation from the guy who was in first place earlier. But he was super rude and he said that you're anyway, it wasn't very nice of him.
What happened between you two? Just a few minor differences of opinion. He invited me to join him as well, but having no real reason to accept, I declined his offer. Later, he tried to get some of his lackeys to teach me a lesson. It's true, I am a monster. The kind people like him would do well not to provoke. I mean, look at his arms, guys. Like, I think people said that, like, he's in the middle of turning into a helitroll. Because, I mean, that is a thing that can happen. But, like, that was just a random theory I saw a long time.
Don't say that. Surely you didn't end up this way because you wanted to, right, Caterpillar? If Cater is a monster, then he's one of the good ones. Just like how there are good sorcerers and bad sorcerers.
That was a bad yawn, I'm sorry.
What's the matter? Are you sleepy, Lenore? Uh-huh. But I haven't heard the rest of yesterday's story yet. If you're tired, you should go for an early night. It's your aim, Miss Pineline? Will we still meet again tomorrow? Why are you asking that all of a sudden? If you want to be on the same team as us anymore.
If you don't.
What are you talking about? Didn't we say we'd get first place together? There are still 2 more teams ahead of us, so we have to make tomorrow count. Yeah, you're right. I'm so sleepy. Let's do our best tomorrow. Sweet dreams, Miss Jove. Sweet dreams, Miss Paimon.
I messed with the voice halfway through. That's fine. She's a child. And when we rest, that's when I finally get water. Give me a second. This is the most water I've ever drank in one stream. It's gonna have to be that way. Wah wah moment. I need some wah wah. Why did I say that? Streamers these days. Where we last left off, the witch told the little girl that she would use her magic to help her leave the giant's garden if the little girl brought her the little purple flowers she needed. I'm really sleepy, but I want to know what happened next. But what did the little girl do? I said whittle, wow, I'm sorry. Does the witch cure her friend in the end? Although the giant had warned the little girl of many dangers of the world beyond the garden wall, the little girl had never seen what the outside world was like. So she didn't know what danger even was. She told the voice on the other side of the wall that she would help bring her some of the little purple flowers. So many identical flowers were growing in the garden, and each looked as beautiful as the next. She didn't know why the giant treasured each and every one of them so. The little girl heard laughter from the other side of the wall. Later, with a bouquet of flowers in her hands, the little girl rode a gust of wind over the wall to the world outside. The tall witch took the little purple flowers from the little girl's hands. The little girl, thinking she had done a good deed, was very pleased with herself. But when she tried to return to the garden, she discovered that the wall, the garden, and the giant were no longer there. Good witch, I'd like to return to the giant's garden now. Could you please use your magic to take me back? Little girl voice. The little girl asked. But what can you give me in exchange now? The witch replied. Huh? Then the little girl couldn't go back? I'm glad the witch could save her friend, but I don't like the story. Everyone has stories that they don't like. Then I'll tell you a story next time, Cater. I have to sleep now. Good morning. We need to get a bunch more coupons today, or we'll not risk winning or worse, even being overtaken by Darcy. Let's go look for commissions nearby. What's this say? Caterpillar probably went to get coupons elsewhere, but he left us some clues. The Rag and Bone Shop, the north side of production zones, lower levels. Maybe we'll even be able to get some coupons. Looks like Caterpillar left us a few coupon breadcrumbs to follow. Okay. So the north side of the production zone's lower level and the Rag and Bone Shop. So this is where we go to get. I could have went there earlier, I guess. I'm assuming to tell me where the missions are. Last time I did try my luck and I got pretty lucky. I think the Rag and Bone Shop is just right over here, right? Man, I'm gonna memorize the overlay of this. No, it's not. That goes to the way out. Someone needs help over here? Oh, it's lower. Oh, that's the production zone. Where's the rag and bone shop? It's over here. This ain't no rag and bone shop. Well,
Something's wrong, very wrong. Something's definitely wrong with those yellow-green stones. I think I'm going to die here.
Are you all right?
In the long run, we'll all be fine, but I'm going to be fine before you are.
okay then, sure, but that's certainly a new way to use the word fine.
You don't sound fine at all.
No, I'm fine, literally. If something's wrong, it's too late anyway.
So are you alright or not?
I was very confused. Can you please be more specific?
Specifically speaking, when I come to the production zone, I get headaches and heart palpitations. My hands and feet grow cold. I'm done for. Do you know what I mean? I'm done for. Must be the yellow-green stones. They're evil. You know those stones, right? The central laboratory of the Fontaine Research Institute. The yellow-green stones destroyed everything.
Why don't you rest up in the infirmary?
I am a doctor, I know. Wait, I'm no longer a doctor. I lost my certification. I can't give official diagnosis. Please find a real doctor with certifications to save me, please.
This sounds pretty serious. Let's go find a doctor.
There's only one doctor that I know. Okay, the old man's going to die. Awesome, good for him. I thought we were gonna add Siege Weenie. I know her name's like pronounced Siege Wine or something like that, at least in Genshin terms. I just pronounce all the characters they do in the game. Ain't no way this guy's a doctor. He looks like a nerd though.
Are you in trouble, or are others in trouble? You both look healthy, so it must be the latter. Indeed.
Explain Leklad's situation.
Him again, huh?
Can you treat him?
His headache or his delusions? Huh, you mean he's not that sick? Based on his lab results, most likely not. I heard that he misdiagnosed a patient when he was still on the outside, ignoring some early warning results and healthcare outcome. Well, he's been a little paranoid ever since. He's like that to others, and worse when it comes to himself.
How about the yellow-green stones?
No one else is having those same health issues, right? But I can't very well ignore him, so please, give him this. Isn't this pure water? Are you sure? Oh, so you know what this is. It's fine in the sense that it does no harm to the body, and it'll give him a boost.
So he doesn't know.
As far as I know, he stays away from these drinks, but I gave it to him before telling him it was a health potion, and he did actually show more vigor after drinking it. Alright, we'll give this to him. If it doesn't work, then tell him to go lie down in the infirmary. If you tell him it's doctor's orders, he'll listen. Sure, let's go back, Yove.
What a nerd. No. Okay, so we're just gonna give a drink to an old man. Oh, I messed up my beatbox. I'm not even good at it, and I messed it up.
We're back. The doctor gave you this.
Leklad takes the pure water and drinks all of it immediately.
Oh, me, that's better. Vigor fails me once again.
That's it.
Was that a little too fast?
Ardurna is a real good doctor, and certified too. The medicine he prescribes always works, unlike me.
There we go.
Well, what about the yellow-green stones?
Suspicious, of course.
Guess his delusions can't be helped.
Now I could keep working. Thank you very much for helping me. Here, take these coupons. Just a little something to show my appreciation. Stay healthy.
All right, buddy. We're getting a lot of Primo Gems from this, though. That is nice. 280. Here's how we get to it. There we go. They even told me how to get there, and I went to the wrong spot. I don't know what kind of help they need here, but let's see. Oh, look, Nizami's here.
Young warrior, will you spar with me?
This is super sudden.
Whatever you say, lass with golden hair. I can I can tell that you're a veteran with just one look. I'm really bored because no one has been sparring with me. If you will, I'll give you coupons. I want a lot of those from Razmov, and I haven't figured out how to spend them yet. How about you?
I'm a pacifist. No, just kidding.
Just what I need.
Ah, good. You're a straight talker. Let's go somewhere spacious.
Follow Nizami to the Pankration Ring.
You are not welcome here.
There is no escape. Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature.
Man, he didn't even survive one full cycle.
Ugh, exhilarating. I knew it, lass. You're a worthy opponent.
I can't get this guy's voice down. I'm sorry. You're not bad either, man.
It seems I need to work harder. Anyway, I'm a straight shooter just like you. Here are your coupons. Let's do this again sometime.
Man, I get 280 for that? Man, game of the rich, man. We're winning. We're winning the game of the witch. I'm making fun of myself because I didn't pronounce it correctly. Oh, what is it now? Everyone's just always in front of here. Hello. I mean, she could be here on her time she wants. Wow, we sure are popular.
I was getting deja vu. Did you need us for something? All right, I'm hoping you'll join us in launching a protest against Estine. Huh? Since you're taking part in this game as well, I think you'll understand my position. The world should be more open and transparent.
What's the catch?
The competition should restart with the new rules in place. What? Wouldn't that make all the hard work we've done so far be for nothing? What's so crazy about that? It happens all the time in academia.
Well, we're not a loser like you.
You realize that there's an error in your thesis or methodology, and it completely invalidates the conclusion you arrived at after years of research. Pretty sure that's nothing like this.
Maybe for the next time he runs the game, just play it as is this time around.
Indeed, iteration and improving the rules will take time. We may not be able to get them implemented until the next time the game is held. Now, I need this game to be fair. To me, delayed fairness is a pointless loss. I've lost so much time already because of this. Paimon thinks you have the right idea, but this isn't a decision that can be made by just us, right? Maybe you could go ask the others as well. Estine will only change the subject. And as for Rave, you kids had better keep your guard up around him. Us kids? That kind of grinds Paimon's gears, but maybe that really is how other people see us. Anyway, thanks for the tip, but Paimon's not sure we can help you out. Fine, I anticipated as much. Then I'll leave you to it. Good luck out there. My luck hasn't exactly been great, but I won't be throwing in the towel that easily. Okay, Paimon also hopes that your luck improves.
And everyone just does not want this kid. Oh my gosh. What is it now? This guy.
What's that guard doing here?
Just who I was looking for. Well, did something happen?
The investigation is ongoing, so I can't disclose any specifics to you. However, I'd like you to answer a few of my questions. As you probably know, the missing records need to be recreated. This isn't necessarily bad news for him, but without those records, we won't be able to leave this place even if he has legally redeemed himself. As such, I hope you can answer my questions honestly. Do you know where Caterpillar arrived in the Fortress of Meripede?
No.
He just said that he came here a long time ago, so we don't know when exactly. Then I don't suppose you know the specifics of his sentence or crime. No, we don't. Do you know anything about this master he mentioned earlier? Paimon doesn't remember Caterpillar mentioning him before. Have either you observed anything peculiar happen while speaking to him?
Stories he tells have a rather hypnotic effect, I guess.
Hypnotic? What stories? What are they about? They're just children's fairy tales. They're not about anything important. Well, children like you shouldn't even be here to begin with. If you end up leaving this place, I hope you don't come back. Okay. That's enough questions for today. It doesn't seem like you know very much. But if you do notice anything strange, make sure to report it at once. It's for your own good.
Leaves. No lease.
Looks like we don't know much about Caterpillar after all. But if he doesn't want to talk about his crime or sentence or anything like that, Paimon thinks we better not press him. Well, I'm not really concerned about any of that. He does seem a little suspicious. Suspicious, huh? Well, he is kind of mysterious. But whatever the case, he's doing a good deed right now, isn't he? Lenore seems to really trust him as well, so he's probably not a bad guy, at least for now, right?
You can never go wrong with a little caution.
Yeah.
Have you wait patiently for a little while. Caterpillar and Lenore return.
Yo, hey, Miss Paimon, you're here. You're both so fast. I got carried away talking to Miss Galvana. She even gave me some candy. She said they're made from a fruit that grows on the trees in a desert oasis. I asked her what kind of place the desert oasis might be, and she said it's a little body of water surrounded by a vast sea of sand. Doesn't that sound like the fortress? Except, you know, opposite, since this place is surrounded by water. Once you leave this place, maybe we'll get to go there and see it for yourself. That reminds me, after all the hard work we've done, well, you must have advanced by now, right?
Speaking of that, I asked Estine, and here's where things stand at the moment. Man, we are behind.
I mean, we basically haven't advanced at all? How could that be?
Looks like the competition's been hard at work, too. Indeed, Rave has some contacts, and the researcher and detective's assistants will have their own ways.
Surely this isn't the time to be singing our rivals' praises. Is there really nothing we can do? We're definitely gonna lose at this rate. We're gonna lose, but if we lose, we can all stay here in Fortress, right?
We've talked about this before, Lenore. If we stay here, we'll have to worry each day about being taken away by evil sorcerers.
Oh, then I get it. Then I guess it would be better to leave, but Miss Paimon said we're definitely gonna lose. We're not gonna lose. The game's not over yet. There's still enough time. We're gonna win this.
If we don't win this time, there's always next time. An underdog victory would be more exciting.
The fact of the matter is there are only 2 teams ahead of us. We've got nothing to worry about.
There isn't much time left until the deadline is deemed set. Let's just meet at the message board in the administrative area next time.
Oh, there isn't much time left until the final results are announced, is there? Paimon has a feeling she's gonna toss and turn in bed tonight. You can tell me in secret if you feel scared, Paimon, Miss Paimon. Ugh, seriously, a kid like you worried about Paimon? Paimon won't get scared. You're the one who should be scared. Paimon hopes you'll have sweet dreams, Lenore. Don't worry, I've had a lot of nice ones. In fact, I wish I could give something to you.
Woo! Vocal rest, let's go. Excuse me, jeez.
It's my turn to tell a story. I've heard enough stories to tell one of my own now.
All right, you can be the storyteller this time.
Okay, my story will also begin in the Giant's Garden.
Are these Chapter 3 strawberries suck? Yeah. Yeah, they kind of do. Also, yeah, because for one of them, you have to like go through an entire room at the end, press the button, and then go all the way back, I'm pretty sure. Or you have to press a button in another one first and then go there. Or both.
Okay, my story will also begin in the Giant's Garden. Long, long ago, in a garden full of purple flowers, there lived a prince and a princess and a brave hero. Oh, and the ruler of the garden, a giant with a nasty temper. What the witch wanted more than anything were some of the purple flowers, but the mean giant treasured them so much that he wouldn't let anyone pick even a single one. Kind-hearted Mr. Giant, the witch asked, I am in need of your little purple flowers from your garden. You have so many already, could you please share just one with me?
Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, that one's fun, isn't it?
But the mean giant refused.
Every flower in my garden belongs to me.
The giant
shouted.
I won't share them with anyone.
Kind-hearted Mr. Giant, the witch continued. Please hear my tale. I traveled here from a fountain in a far-off, distant land. An oceanid there has fallen ill, and the scent of those purple flowers brings her comfort. If you could give me just one of them, perhaps her condition will improve. But the giant, who didn't have an ounce of compassion in his heart, cautiously refused the witch's request. What did an ocean in a faraway land have to do with him?
Probably one down there, and there was. Yeah?
Then the witch asked, is there anything I can do for you? I know many magic spells, and I could use my magic to help you with someone in exchange. Will you agree to my request, kind-hearted Mr. Giant? The giant thought it over, then said that he lost, he lost something very important to him. If the witch could use her magic to help him find it.
So they made a deal?
Yep. In the end, the witch's friend recovered and the giant found what he had lost. Isn't that a better story? At least in this story, everyone gets a happy ending. The game will be over soon. We have to turn this around today, in addition to taking the missions.
So we're only gonna get 300 instead of 500?
Paimon wonders if there's any ways to get tons of coupons in one go.
He probably went away. South side of the dormitory block and the southeast side of the production zone upper level. Well, we'll take our chances. So south side of the dormitory. So kind of just walk around the dormitory, see what happens. So, guys, how are we liking the commentary I'm doing here with these stupid voices, huh? Swear tomorrow I won't be able to talk at this rate. Let's just say that. Saying the amount of prime times we get is kind of worth it though. Knuckle.
You two, please wait. I hear you're people of leisure who have never turned down a request.
That is correct indeed.
Actually, a girl in a purple dress asked me to take care of you. But I was thinking, since you accept any and all requests, you must be very capable, so I'd never need to take care of you. Indeed, it would be more accurate to say that you two can take care of me.
Sure, but no discounts.
I know the rules, don't worry. Regardless of the outcome, I will compensate you according to market rates. But Mora is useless here, so I'll pay with coupons.
We'll be compensated no matter what happens? Really?
Absolutely and totally correct. Our task is just that difficult, you see. It's that Nizami's fault for being great with his fists, but for using them where they shouldn't have been used. I'll be staying here for a while longer, so I need a place to pursue my studies. It's best if it has a bookshelf, a table, chairs, and a board to write on, and stick materials too. I'm sure you know exactly what place I'm talking about, but it's simply not available and there's no point in asking. But I believe that a room on the opposite side has the same eternal structure and should be usable. But it's a really strange place. It seems to be occupied by someone who rarely entertains visitors. I've never seen the person nor even seen the doors open. So I appointed Nizami as my representative. He was always reliable during the time I employed him as a bodyguard. However, he got into a disagreement with the occupant, and negotiations broke down.
Maybe communication negotiations have never been his strong suit.
Indeed, it didn't even look like a negotiation. He just hammered on the door with his fist, standing outside and shouting. It was a truly shocking moment for me.
How unprofessional.
Paimon suspects he was never professional when it came to things like this.
As such, I'd like to ask you to act as my representative and negotiate with the occupant to rent out the space he is currently occupying. I expect the price to be a maximum of 54,000 coupons. You may not succeed, and that's fine, but at least give it a try. I'm counting on you.
Okay. I'll see what I can do, Nicole. 54,000 coupons does sound pretty nice.
According to Nicole, non-Fontanians seem to be discriminated against. Will he ignore us as well? Is there a better way to go about this?
Knock.
Who is it?
A nameless traveler, an adventurer. Asked not for my identity, nor inquired as to my origins. I am Melusine. Nameless traveler, an adventurer crossing all the nations of the world.
I'm not sick. I'm absolutely fine. Stay away from me.
Isn't calling yourself a Melusine a little over the top? Stop playing around, Yove. Don't forget what we're here for.
Okay, well, we were asked to discuss something with you.
Well, we were hired to ask about renting this room of yours. Of course, the client will be happy to pay you in coupons.
Something similar happened a while ago. That client of yours really refuses to give up, huh? You were sent by that guy with the really funky way of talking, weren't you? Forget it. Out of respect for his perseverance, tell me his offer.
Yes, looks like we still got some room for communication. Nicole told us about the expectation for the price. If we're making the offer, should we reveal his budget from the get-go, or should we try getting a bargain?
It's haggling time. Nah, you know, let's just lay all the cards on the table. Let's see what happens.
All right, Paimon's telling it like it is. The client's budget is 54,000 coupons. Paimon thinks it's a good deal.
Only 54,000? That's just 10% higher than when he had that psycho hammer on my door. What a miser.
Only? Paimon thinks it's a lot?
You know nothing. Haven't you ever heard of Carranza? He's much more generous. He offered me 108,000.
Really? That much?
Of course. Do I look like a liar to you?
We can't see anything from the side of the door.
True.
He didn't sound very confident. Maybe he made it all up to trick us. What's our negotiation plan now?
Since he's trying to play us, let's play him instead.
Paimon didn't expect we'd be up against a strong competitor like Carranza. It doesn't seem like we stand a chance. Let's go, Yove. Let's tell Nicole his offer is way too low to even be considered. In the meantime, good luck with Carranza, door guy. Bye now.
Huh, you're leaving already? Hey, are you still out there? Hey, don't go! Come back real quick, please!
We could hear you shouting from all the way over there. What is it? Do you want us to get Carranza for you?
Oh, no. How can I trouble you like that?
It's no trouble at all, and it's even on the way, right, Yove? Something like that would be a piece of cake.
You've got a real mean streak, don't you? Anyway, let's get down to business. Is your previous offer still valid? For now, but not for long. All right, I'll take it. But tell your client to come speak to me himself.
All right, let's head back and pass the news to Nicole, Yove.
So we're not getting 54,000. The guy in the room is. Which, I guess that makes sense. Okay, Nicole. Alright, and Carranza really is on the way. He's just standing right there. Okay, Nicole.
We're back, so here's what happened.
You give Nicole a detailed blow-by-blow account of the negotiations.
Oh, I see. Nevertheless, I always keep my word, so here's the compensation we agreed upon earlier. Now what am I going to do?
I don't know what he expected from me, but alright. And then the next one's in the production zone. And you get it to it from here. I mean, this is the... Oh, it said the lower... It said lower production zone, so would it be down here? This is the only thing I know as lower production zone, but I could be wrong. You got them all. Congratulations. Did you get them for every chapter, or you just finished chapter 3? Yeah, I was wrong. Well, okay. Back up we go. You went from 115 deaths to 309? Hey, that's pretty good. You don't want to know how many deaths I had the first time I played that game. Didn't they say it was at the lower part of the production zone? I mean, that's where we are. Yeah. We can't go any lower than here. Let me look at the board again. I could have sworn I remembered it correctly. I'm not very good with directions, though, if you say south, north, east, or west. The southeast side of the production zone's upper level. I am stupid! Okay, where's the higher end? I guess you just go up there, I guess. I don't know. Which way is up and which way is down? I don't know, but I'm definitely a clown. That was really bad. That's why I don't rhyme, alright? It says shortly, but where is it? Come on. So, do you think this would kill me if I just stand it under it? Like, please don't kill me. No, I'd probably just go back up. I don't want to risk that. That'd be such a waste of time. Though, we could be wasting time right now, for all I know. Administrative area. We are wasting time. Good to know. Okay. So, we came from that one. There's this other one over here. Huh. Was it here? That's where I came from. I'm stupid. Ah! I'm gonna scream. I'm screaming. You know what? You know what? It got me closer. This one also goes up, but it's gonna be upper level. Obviously, 100%. There we go. You know what they say, third elevator's the charm. You're now in the southeast direction? Yeah, whatever the heck that is. We'll go in a circle and get there eventually, you know what I mean? Now, why is it not listening to the instructions? It's not time for that right now. No clicking. I was right here. Okay, guys, I will be right back. And we're back. Hello. Okay, Nelly, what you need? Whoa, Nelly.
Oh, what's the camera doing here? Where there's news, there's cameras. Have you never heard that before?
I think I have.
But I just made that up, so where did you hear it? Well, there really isn't anything new under the sun anyway. So no matter what I say or write, it is always but a parody of others.
The camera is here, so where's the news?
Well, news is like fishing. It requires patience and making the right judgment at the right moment. That's how you hook really big fish. Oh, I mean, that's how you hook a scoop, huh? Wait, that doesn't sound right. Forget it.
That sounds a bit amateurish. You're not a journalist, right?
Well, you've misjudged me. I'm an amateur journalist. Anyway, what's an amateur journalist like you doing here? I'm here to complete the projects assigned to me, to capture the most vivid moments of the Fortress of Meripade guards at work with my camera. But I spent too much time completing the required compliance documents. Just take a look and you'll understand. Nelly takes out a stack of documents, all packed with various contractual clauses and signatures. Just looking at them makes you feel dizzy. By the time I completed all the procedural paperwork, I missed the guards at work during their shift. Or in fishing terms, there aren't any fish in the water right now. Ah, but there are guards on duty here right now. But I want to hook a platinum collection. I don't think an initial confrontation or water body cleanser has enough impact. That way, even if I complete my project, other photographers might not think it worthy of praise. Stop being so picky if you don't want to return empty-handed. You're right. I need to complete to terms with my own limited abilities and stop trying to catch fish that are beyond me. I'm such a useless angler. Oh wait, I mean amateur journalist. Alright, no more wallowing in self-pity. Time to cheer up. If it's alright with you, could you do me a favor? Please, I'll pay you. Well, that was fast. Well, it depends on the favors, so why don't you tell us what it is first? The guard over there, Grainville. Based on my judgment, his news value among guards is equivalent to that of a situation controller among maintenance mercs. I should be able to write a good report with him as my subject. Well, I can keep myself from getting criticized at least. But he just refuses to come over here, so could you bring him to a suitable spot for me to take a snapshot?
Can't you just take your camera over to him?
Well, the view is better here, and if he sees the camera, I'm sure he'll focus on it and leave me with nothing but a bunch of stiff poses to work with. Let me think. Especially if we turn off the loudspeaker, report it to Grainville as a malfunction, and ask him to come have a look. Then I'll definitely be able to capture a vivid moment of a Fortress of Meripede guard at work. My project's completion depends on this. I'm counting on you. Please help me. Doesn't sound difficult, Yove. Maybe we should help her out.
I guess. Let's just turn this off.
Next, we report to Grainville and tell them that there's something wrong with the loudspeaker, right?
Hey, Grainville! Would you please have a look over here? I think there's a problem.
Hi, we found a loudspeaker that seems to be malfunctioning. It's over there.
Again? That's strange. I just got Kleinis to repair it. Looks like he's not even as good at fixing things as I am. I mean, all you gotta do is give a machine a couple good smacks, right? Anyway, thanks. I'll go have a look.
Thanks for your help. After all, it's all to Nelly. Let's wait and see.
Wait and see, guys. That is a reference to something. I don't know what. So we're just gonna look at the guy. Man, this guy's tall. Man, he's taller than the Ryan Shogun.
It worked.
I'll get out of your shot, Nelly. Don't look at me. Take your shot. Okay.
I finally completed my project.
I don't know why the accent's coming from.
I'm a journalist in my own right. Thank you. You must have snapped a really excellent picture. Yeah, take a look at this.
Well, it's so vivid, it almost seems like it will start moving any moment now.
Paimon might get dizzy if he looks at it any longer. Well, will it be okay to just use this one? What's wrong with it? I think it's a great shot. I'm sure no one would have expected me to snap a shot like this one. They all would be so surprised. Paimon really doesn't get your standards for artistic critique. Oh, it's called symbolic meaning over substance. I'm sure all experienced photographers will understand once I submit it. Anyway, thank you. This is for you.
Whatever.
It would be great if we could chat at a fishing spot next time.
Okay. Let's go have a chat with Mr. Caterpillar. Bop. All right, what's going on, guys? I'm here.
Strange, Caterpillar and Lenore aren't here yet.
Why bother coming when you know you're going to lose?
I wouldn't be so certain of that, buddy.
That's right. You're only ahead of us by a little bit.
A little? Gonna results be announced now, Esteen? Actually, no. Let's wait a little. After all, the best must be saved for last. Oh, looks like we don't have to wait long. Here they come.
Miss Jove, Miss Paimon, have you seen the results yet? Did we win? We don't know yet.
Well, seems like everyone's here. Would you announce the results now, Esteen? Of course. Oh, but the result on Caterpillar's end still needs to be calculated. My, what a cruel guard, toying with us from start to finish like that. Why don't you wring out the last bit of mercy in your heart and let them know that the gap between us is too wide to cross? Stop torturing us with false hope. These are the final results, but...
We should be able to win once we add the coupons that Catter got today, right? Hold on, why have Genovine's team's points been cleared out? I was against it, but this is the more logical approach with respect to the results. What's that supposed to mean? Whoa, Rafe's team has so many points. Well, he doesn't need the chance to leave, and we don't need to place first. You mean you gave all your coupons to Rave? Isn't that against the rules? There's no rule forbidding it. I was originally in favor of amending the rules to ensure fair play, but no one else seemed to be in support of that.
Indeed, there isn't a rule forbidding that. This competition would have been far more exciting if everyone could have fully used the rules to their advantage. More exciting for you, maybe. Rules don't mean a thing in a game as boring as this one. At the end of the day, it's a question of upholding one's honor. Alright, now that the scores have been announced, isn't it time for the final results?
Our points from today haven't been added yet.
A drop in the ocean.
Now that everything's been added, here's what the results look like. 2 million.
Yes, Miss Jove, Miss Paimon, look, we won.
What? That's impossible. What did you do?
Whoa, that many? Paimon's lost count.
It's a trick even simpler than magic. I used the coupons I'd saved up in the past to hire a bunch of people to help me work. What we have now is the product of their work this whole time, and I believe this falls within the rules too.
Even if it does, that's an insane amount.
I also have my reasons for needing to win, and I'd even gotten help from my 2 friends. It would be a real shame if we lost now. So this wasn't about honor? Vanity, perhaps.
Since everything's been tallied, it's time to announce the final results. The winners of this game are Caterpillar, Miss Jove, and Miss Paimon. No objections, I take it.
There's nothing I can say except that it looks like I picked a fight with the wrong opponent. I ended up in here last time for striking someone in anger. I won't make the same mistake this time.
You'll pay the price for the choices you've made.
Whoa, Paimon didn't expect to hear someone actually say that.
Pretty cliche if you ask me.
Is everyone ready? If so, let's set off now. Let's do this before Noelis gets back. I hope he can understand that his thinking isn't wrong, but that it's just not suited for a place like this.
You're ready, aren't you, Lenore?
Uh-huh. I've already said goodbye to everyone.
We're also ready to get going whenever.
All right, just keep quiet for a while. I've made some arrangements in advance, so we shouldn't run into any problems.
We follow Esteen out of the Fortress of Mirapede. All right. We are outside, and we are pretty far. And here's the puzzle that I couldn't solve. Lenore, what's up?
Miss Jove, Miss Paimon, do you see any walls? I don't see any walls anywhere around here. Walls? There are no walls here. And are the walls somewhere really far away? Cater once told me that if they're too far away to see with your eyes, they'll look like the horizon. Miss Jove, Miss Paimon, where are we?
We're in Fontaine.
Fontaine is a blue and green place. The Fortress of Mirapede is all yellow and gray. That thing up there in the sky must be the moon, right? If it were the sun, it would probably hurt my eyes like the evil sorcerer's magic. All around me are things I've never seen before, and things I've only seen in books. Miss Jove, Miss Paimon, let's go on another adventure. Gator was right. Adventuring outside is way more fun than in Maripede.
That's right, the world outside is vast.
I really envy the two of you.
Alright, let's discuss adventuring later. We really should find your family first. Freeze, all of you! Where do you think you're going? Also, what's with that little girl?
The evil sorcerer found us.
What business is it of yours? Weren't you on leave? Patrolling with a Gardamek in your off hours won't get you promoted, you know. I came back as soon as I received the report. Have you gotten yourself mixed up with them? You're making a grave mistake, Estine. Actually, I think you'll find that I'm rectifying a mistake and saving everyone a lot of paperwork. Miss Mongling might even invite me to dinner as thanks. No, they're criminals. Even if the papers with their serial numbers on them are missing, they're still criminals. We've been wrongly accused. Little girl like this is a criminal? Are you out of your mind? I'm perfectly sane. Anyone can be a criminal. Little girls are no obsession.
This guy's scary.
Whatever other plans you may have had, I must now escort you back to the Fortress of Maripede. We only just got out, and now you want to make us go back? I don't think so. You don't have a choice in the matter. You must comply with the rules and accept your punishment.
Then there's no way out of this?
I can see quite a few ways, actually. If a few Gardamex got scraped in the process, well, that's also what happens when people break the rules.
You mean?
It would seem you have no intention of repenting. Then you leave me no choice. Gardamex show no mercy to recalcitrate criminal. I don't know that word. I'm not gonna use
Hold the line.
Tell me to be careful. There's no need.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call.
The birds call. Hey guys, it's Kazua's birthday today, guys.
Confirmed.
You vermin scum!
I see everything.
The wind knows me.
Inazuma shines eternal.
I'm coming to help.
Alright, bro, how exactly do you plan to help?
He's doing something. Oh my gosh, he's a big one. What the? The clock strikes.
Everyone hold hands.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Illusion shattered. Allow me.
So he is Electro.
Hey,
Time to go. The wind knows me.
now.
Man, that's yeah, but everyone's saying that's probably what's happening to Arlecchino too. Longest fight ever? Yeah. Good heavens, I'm your colleague. You're not thinking of taking me in too. Since you've thrown your lot in with them, you deserve the same punishment.
Hater, miss your famous prime line.
Gardamex simply gets scrapped, but you, even if you're monsters, you can still feel pain, right?
Is this Helitro really Caterpillar? Paimon can't wrap her head around this. Miss Paimon, how do you not recognize him? That's Gator.
I'm a monster in human skin.
A monster. I never imagined such a monster even existed in the fortress. A Helitro that can talk. Who would have thought? How did you manage to pull the wool over everyone's eyes? What sorcery could allow a mindless creature to worm its way into our midst like a wolf in sheep's clothing? Why haven't you run away yet? Are you pretending to be human? Of course, I will catch you, even if you do run. A dangerous monster like you.
I'm guilty, but she hasn't done anything wrong. She shouldn't be here. You won't find her name on any sentencing documents. She is innocent. She only ended up stuck in the fortress due to a few mishaps. I'll return the fortress with you, but have Estine take her back home.
Gator, a monster actually wants to make a deal with me.
I do indeed. Let her go home. As far as the Fortress of Maripede is concerned, she never existed in the first place. Her absence will not be felt. But catching a monster like me should be a big deal, no? Fontaine hasn't seen a monster like me for several centuries now. Actually, I've seen you, just not as big. I fought a lot of these guys before. If you pass up this opportunity, I put my human skin back on and slip away into the crowd. We'll never get a chance like this again.
You're right. I've never seen her in the fortress before. She's completely irrelevant. But you're too dangerous. I can't risk letting an evil monster like you get away. We have a deal. You'll return the fortress of Maripede and the girl can leave.
Well, to achieve your goal, might as well take it. The guilty return to where they should be, and Lenore returns to her family's side. Everything on the right track, as it should be. He is someone who follows the rules. This is also in accordance with the rules.
Enough, monster. I've caught you now. You're all coming back to the fortress of Maripede with me, the girl included. What? But didn't you just... Who would actually make a deal with a monster? Could anyone be sure that the words coming out of his mouth aren't some beguiling incantation to stunt human wisdom? I won't be fooled again, so I've decided to play it by my own rules. Your documents are missing, then you'll stay in the Fortress of Maripede for the rest of your lives.
You have no right to bypass a trial.
If you want to emphasize that in your written appeal, be my guest. But until then, you don't have a choice.
You're escorted back to the Fortress of Maripede. Rip. This guy's racist.
Welcome back. No, at least filed appeal forms out for you already, but you should stay out of trouble until a final decision has been made. More specifically, do not rile him up. I thought I was getting a coworker who knew what he was doing, so I could be less stressed, but as it turns out, I've only gotten busier since he arrived. I really want to take a vacation in Atlan.
I want to go to Atlan too. Hey, me too. Next year, though.
Yo, wait, this is not the time for chit-chat. I was wondering how Lenore and the others are doing. They're being kept under strict watch now. If you don't want the same treatment, then follow the rules. In that case, should we go see how they're doing?
No.
Pyro doesn't understand any of this. We'll have to ask him.
Okay, just up here. So, that didn't go as planned. Darn. Well, there's a stain. What's up, man?
It's you!
Indeed, it's me. Noelise would probably call it atoning for my sins, but I've got seniority, so he doesn't get to order me around.
And what are you doing here?
Atoning for my sins? What else?
Why does Perlman get the feeling you aren't the least bit surprised? Did you already know Caterpillar's, do you know his true identity?
I only knew that he'd be here a long time, longer than any of us. As for the rest, is any of it really important? He looks like a human, and he talks like one too. What can I say? I like chatting with him. Maybe appearances matter more to me than what's inside.
That's understandable.
In any case, if you're looking for Caterpillar, he's inside.
What about Lenore? Is she in there with him?
She was taken to go fill in some registration form, but don't worry, she'll be back soon.
Okay, then let's ask Caterpillar just what's going on with him.
It's just how he is. Talk to Cal. Oh, look, there he is. What's up, man? I'm sorry for dragging you two into this. My plan was to get Lenore home to her family, then return on my own. But it looks like that plan was a complete failure. There's a lot I want to ask you. I imagine so.
You really are Caterpillar, right?
I am.
Then, you're a Hilichurl?
I am. Thanks, man. A man of many words.
But aren't Hilichurls all, kinda dumb?
That's racist!
And you looked like a regular kid before. Pyro doesn't know what's real anymore. You said before that you looked like this before you got sick. After all, everyone has things they'd rather not tell anyone. And you're not so good to Lenore, and she trusts you too.
You're also so good.
But you're not a human at all. If you're a Hilichurl...
then you can't trust me.
Well,
I want the answers to the questions Noelise asked before. I'll answer all your questions truthfully. When did you come to the Fortress of Maripede? Over 400 years ago.
400 years ago? When you said you've been here a long time, I thought you meant something like 3 to 5 years. But 400 years is like several generations, isn't it? Or, oh, right, you're a Hilichurl.
What was your crime? Existing. If you're interested in history, I was a member of the Nazzerku Ordo, which, you know, that's which correlates to that room with the clock where you bring the robotic dog from the Melusine quest and the Oceanid from the Mary Ann quest too. I was found guilty of being an accessory to the master scheme. The Narzecureza Ordo. I really wish I knew how to pronounce that. We've heard of that one before. I'm surprised anyone still remembers it. The prophecy of the apocalypse. My master believed that he could stop this future of destruction from coming to pass. We did much to prepare for this. It was a powerful magic and also an evil plan. But perhaps none of this is important now. The plan failed and the Narzecureza Ordo has essentially ceased to exist. Whether Fontaine is destroyed or not, it no longer has anything to do with me. Just who was this master you spoke of? Nazzerku, a powerful mage. He taught me human speech and granted me memory and intelligence.
Was there really someone who could do something like that? But your appearance aside, you really do seem like an ordinary human.
Though many details of the past have faded into memory, I remember this very well. This was a very, very long time ago. I couldn't change how I appeared to others at will then. Many humans, some in finery, others in rags, some with curiosities, others with disdain, would all ask similar questions. Can Helitrolls really talk? Are Helitrolls really capable of intelligence? My master raised the holy blade of Nazzerku high. It was a ceremonial sword, so the blade wasn't sharp, but still it glistened in the sunlight. Behold, he said, even a hideous monster such as this can attain wisdom and redemption through my power as the incarnation of Narzecku. I was one of his creations, and as a testament to Nazzerku's power, I once wielded a blade for the Ordo. But the sacred sword evidently couldn't save my master from a fate of failure and ruin, and the mystical magical weapon no longer exists, and there will be no more monsters in human skin like me. Why do you want to help Lenore? Because of compassion. Humanity might be unattainable for me, but at the very least I can imitate it, just like how I learned to change how I appear to others.
Paimon doesn't get it.
Yovei, Paimon, you both innately possess kindness and benevolence. Because of this, you don't need to think twice about helping others. You simply do. If you look at other outcomes alone, plenty of actions are indistinguishable from each other. We all agree that Lenore shouldn't stay in the fortress of Maripede, and that she should return to her family, so we chose to help her. Your actions come from an innate benevolence that doesn't require excessive consideration or calculation. For me, however, it is because by doing so, I will be more like a human. Funny, isn't it? I'll never truly become human, yet I can't stop mimicking human behavior. It's like atonement. As far as human law is concerned, I've long since atoned for my sins. But a human? What would a true human do? They would never forgive themselves for the mistakes they made, the harm they caused, and the people or things they failed to save. So my sins can never be absolved, and I will forever be my own prisoner. What do you plan to do next, man? I'll bring Lenora back to her family.
Huh? But forget about getting out of the fortress. We can't even get past this door.
I made a promise to her, so I have to fulfill it. She shouldn't stay here any longer, especially not by my side. The geode mine shaft is a dangerous route, but it's feasible.
The geode mine shaft? That's right. So, Kleina said that there's an opening there that leads outside. So the guards asked him to install a locking mechanism like the one at the Rift of Erosion.
He also said something about having prepared a surprise.
Yikes, there's no way that's anything good. Are you sure Are you sure you want to go from there? Paimon seems to remember that the research terminal there has to be operated by 2 people at the same time. And Lenore's so small, Paimon doesn't think she'll be able to operate it.
I mean, I could go one, you could go one.
Why don't we help them, Yovei?
I do innately possess kindness after all.
Okay.
I have a few more questions about the Ordo as well. I think there are other places better suited to discussing the history of the Nazzerku Ordo. I wish I knew how to pronounce that, but I'm just skipping over it. Somewhere that isn't the Fortress of Maripede, for example.
Then we'll just have to wait until after Lenore's reunited with her family. Before any of that, we need to think of a way out of here, and we need to meet back up with Lenore.
Esteen will help us open the door, but there's a limit to how much he can help us.
He should be at the entrance, right? Let's go ask him.
Buddy.
Should we try knocking?
Going somewhere?
Huh, you're not Esteen?
he had something to do, so he asked me to cover for him. Ugh. When are people finally going to get into their heads that I have my own work to do too?
Oh, then can we leave?
You can, but it's dangerous out there. How dangerous, you ask? About as dangerous as the mental state of the new guard, I'd say. He really is a lunatic. I had no idea that there were so many Gardamex on the move. Not only that, people actually approve of his methods. Not that I know how serious these people are. If you want to go, you better be prepared. I mean, it would be best if he didn't come back again.
But Lenore's not back yet. And here, Mr. Malpole just brought me back.
And there's no time to lose. Lenore, I know we lost the last game to the evil sorcerer, but are you ready for a new challenge?
A new game? You mean a new adventure? I'm ready. We can't let the evil sorcerer catch us again. Looks like they're all good. Are you ready for them? Are you ready then, Yove?
Yep, let's go. Thanks for your help. Oh, we're going to a domain. Sorry, I was getting water. Oh, I have to get to a zone without being noticed. All right, stealth it is. Getting to the production zone, that lower production zone, without getting noticed seems like quite difficult.
This feels completely different from before. Is it really necessary to use all this just to deal with the 4 kids? I'll protect you, Miss Paimon. Miss Paimon, don't be afraid of the hexes of those weird, wicked sorcerers. Our goal is to chill with Mine Shaft, so we need to go to the abandoned production zone level first. Anyway, let's head in that direction. Guess the lift's guarded after all. What should we do now? Oh, why is there a searchlight here? Could it be the one that Silence fixed before? Paimon doesn't know if he's fixed it yet. Maybe it'll be useful. Okay. You left!
All right, let's go. Go, 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 go. We're doing it. So basically, we just blast him in the eyes. He's like, I gotta get out of here. I didn't read it because, like, they always talk way too fast for me to read it. Okay, well, I mean, we're definitely on track to get there. People, when they say, and then they nod, you know, yeah. Okay, I see some Osa there. Oh, no one's guarding down here? Alright. Where exactly are we? We can't go that way. Okay. Boom. They never saw my idea coming, did they? Or maybe they did. Let's see. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. A loudspeaker over there for you to make some noise. Maybe we'll go over there. Oh, why don't we try? Give it a try. Okay. What's that noise?
Okay, let's get out of here before the guard does anything.
Okay. For the guard puts his guard up. I don't know. All right. There we go. And we're going to look at this door, and that's probably the entrance. Sorry for being silent. I just didn't know what to say there. All right. Here we are. So we want to make it through that door. Feels like it's different from before. Can I use this camera for anything, maybe? Bum, 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 bum. Not just yet. There's not even another camera in this room. Let me see how this would go. So, can we get an arrow to point in the direction I want? I feel like it's going to. In this next one. I mean, well, one after. Oh. Just barely misses it. Oh, it works like that? I thought I needed like 3 to line up. Well, okay. Sounds good to me. It did what I wanted it to do, so. Oh, I need the steel one. Okay. I like how complicated they made these doors. You know, it's very nice how complicated they made them. And you just give this, and then do this. Then you run it. And then we just stop it until we see an opening. So we're probably going to be here for our second. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. One more, I guess. How many? How many do we gotta wait for? Come on, it has to be this one. Yeah, that took forever. Font of all the waters.
So different from the inside of the fortress. There's no traces of human buildings at all. Would people really work in a place like this?
Yeah, someone would. Oh wait, so what achievement did I get? For getting all the teleports? Unlock all the teleports. Yep, I was missing one. We also got something up here. Discover Caterpillar's true identity. Okay. I'll do it again. Yeah, but there's gotta be... actually, since we're here right now, I'm gonna go on YouTube. Not YouTube, sorry. I meant to say Google and go to the Teyvat interactive map. Oh, wait. Oh, man, I have to re-sign into my account again. Okay, skip tutorial. I have to do this every now and again when I clean out my PC.
Wherever in this world I roam.
Oh, what? It's signed
I carry
in?
memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Oh, so I'm only missing 2. One I get from, like, doing some green crystal thing, and this other one I should be able to get somewhere here. Okay, okay. Let's go. Oh, whoa. Where the heck are we? Hey, here's these green crystals. Hey, it's the crystals they were talking about. I actually have quite a few in my inventory. Well, not quite a few. I have 6. Honestly, that's more than I would expect to have, like, ever. So, I mean... Well, let's just say I was not expecting a big area like this. Oh my goodness. Can I get a chunk here, please? I know a machine that I can put it into.
Is this the Geo mine shaft? Paimon's heard of it before, but it's a little different than she imagined. Wow, what pretty rocks are all of these gems?
It's Archeum. Archeum mining operations stopped after the Fontaine Research Institute accident.
Maybe we should keep our distance then. So there really is a research terminal here? Is that a note next to it? Could Kleinas have left it here? Let's see what it says.
This logging mechanism can only be opened by 2 people simultaneously. The energy storage unit has been removed from the front research terminal. The geo mine shaft has been equipped with a flying energy thief. Initializing the front research terminal with an energy storage device is not advised unless protective measures have been taken. The Flying Energy Thief is a trial project that has not undergone internal or peer review. It will pursue any entity carrying an energy storage device and disable said device. Loss of control explosions occurring during the trial product's operation will be considered unfortunate accidents for which the manufacturer is not liable. Manufacturer is not liable. It is strongly advised not to leave from here. Work in the production zone is arduous, but at the very least, it is not life-threatening. Turn back now. If there is nothing about the Fortress of Meripede that you are unsatisfied with, please see Miss Mongling and find a survey.
Is this the surprise Kleinas was talking about? More like a shock. To activate this research terminal, we'll need a mobile energy storage device. But once we have one, we'll get chased by some sort of flying energy thief. Looks like we'll just have to beat this energy thief in a race.
I'd like to go back and give Kleinas a beating.
We can't blame it all on him. There's going to be a race. I'll be ready for you two. All right, let's leave this terminal to Caterpillar and Lenore. We'll take care of the rest.
I'll keep watch. Be careful. This is said to be one of the security measures set up inside the geode mine shaft. It will actively pursue entities carrying storage devices and will small yield explosives to disable those storage devices. To anything that is not holding on to a storage device, however, they pose no threat at all and appear to be no more than pretty little balls.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Oh, there's another one in here. Come on out, mystery ore. Oh, I finally got it. Yes. I was wondering if there was like one more piece to gather all 7 mysterious yellow green ores. I know what to do with that, guys. So we'll go do that after this. Oh, wait a second. I needed the thing. What am I doing? Okay, let's get my stuff back. I'm pretty sure Kazuha is the fastest one I have here. Okay. Can't get that one. Okay, must be how you activate it. Okay. So, and next, we gotta do the next one. Okay, here we go. We sure are doing things, huh?
Time to go.
Okay, where am I supposed to go next, huh? Over here? Okay. Why can I be out here? So I go around and then... Ain't no way I can't go through here. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Stop me from climbing? Okay, there's an invisible wall. You know what? Screw you too. Wait. Okay, that one's activated. How do I get to that one? Do I have to do it through this wall? Here? Question mark? I'm so lost, actually. So I thought something was going to instantly attack me, but no, they just see me, and then they're like...
Time to go.
How do I get over there? Oh. Well, that helps. I think, did it? Did it help? I don't think it did. It broke one of the seals, and I think it's gonna... Which means I can get the other one. Whatever I'm saying.
Time to go.
Ah! I knew I missed something. I was so stupid. Okay, one more to go. Now that I'm done being stupid. Oh, I have a time limit too, 1:30. Well, guys, I better get there in time. I don't think I can make it.
We just activated them all at the same time. We should be able to open the path. I can hear you. Let's count down from 3 and then turn up 3, 2, 1. Now we can finally get out of here. Lenore, Caterpillar, get over here. The way out is clear. Okay, come on, Catter, faster.
Is it though?
Huh? Why is it off again?
The Fontaine Research Institute's tech really is unreliable.
Did it malfunction? At least it won't explode this time. Probably.
Maybe someone's catching up to us.
Should we go back and take a look then?
No, there's no need to trouble yourselves, esteemed guests. You're evil, and I represent the side of justice. Even without Gardamex, I won't let you get away. Lay down your arms and surrender. Bro, what are you gonna do? What is this clown gonna do, huh?
Shine down.
What is this clown gonna do? What are you gonna do against me, huh? Clown? You are a clown? He's just a monster. Why would you help him? Why would anyone help him?
Gator isn't a monster. Why would you call him that evil sorcerer? But ever since Mother left Maripede, Gator's been really nice to me. He's never lied to me. There are other nice people here too, but none of them are as nice as Gator. He tells me all kinds of stories and listens to mine too. I won't let you call him a monster.
Why? Justice should triumph over evil. There's no such thing as good or evil here.
Estine, what are you doing here?
Oh, well, you're late. So sorry about that. Took me quite some time to retrieve those Gardamex you utilized without authorization. Well done. You didn't just break the rules, but also violated regulations. Now it's your turn to accept your punishment. Now you're coming back with me. As for you guys, if you want to leave, this is your last chance. With all the fuss he's been making, who knows what will happen later. Of course, it's also possible that nothing will happen at all. Thank you. If you really want to thank me, don't come back again. Then, with the Steen's help, the path is reopened.
Paimon guesses we can go now. We should be in the clear now, right? Let's get a move on before we run into any more superiors or whatever. We're leaving Maripede again? Will we ever come back?
Sure, if we do something bad out there.
Oh, then... Hey, don't go running off causing trouble just to come back for a visit. Well then, goodbye, Maripede.
Yeah, trust me, you don't want to come back here, girl. Child. Oh, let's go one Primo Gym. Okay, Kokomi. Man, where is this thing I'm looking for? I do want to finally go see what my my green crystal chunk is all about. Is it here? Man, I'm just waiting to find my Hydroculus, because I am missing 2. I know how to get to the other one, but this one, there's another one around this area that I haven't gotten yet. And it is underwater, yes. Follow Caterpillar's direction to a secret path leading out of the fortress of Maripede. Well,
We're finally out there. The air outside is so fresh.
Lenore's family lives at the foot of the mountains to be southeast in a mansion with a garden full of purple flowers. It should be pretty easy to spot. There's something else I want to talk about, but let's wait until we're closer. Oh, let's just go teleport over there, huh? Oh, over here? I've been over there before. I'll say that much. If I do, I can make a Hydroculus.
Marching in the rain conceals the sound of out.
We get it. You like war. Anyway. I remember this guy to the right. We had to get his dogs, and he had a garden that he didn't like people getting into.
Clear skies can
Right
do
there.
nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning.
Okay. How many of these are, like, not actual flowers? Oh, no. They're all flowers. Okay. That's nice. Look, that's your real home over there. Oh, it is this place. What? Hey, wait. I remember this guy talking about a daughter. Was his daughter Agnes the one that got the dogs? If I remember correctly, it's been a while. Look, that's your real home over there. It's just like Agnes described, at the breezy foothills of a mountain, upon a flowery field of grass.
That's it. It's just like Mom said.
Hey, Paimon, why don't you take Lenore there?
What about you, Cater? Aren't you coming with us?
I'm feeling pretty tired, so I'll rest up here for a while. I'll catch up with you later.
And I'll stay with you. Once you're all rested up, we can go together. Miss Yovey and Miss Paimon must be tired too. It's a shame Brandon and Mr. Wolsey aren't here. Kind of want to go back. Back where? Back to Maripede, of course.
The Fortress of Maripede is not your home.
Don't you want to go back to your real home, Lenore? Look, you can see it from here. We just have to go over there, and we'll have reached the end of our adventure. Speaking of which, Paimon thinks we've met your family before. Now that she thinks about it, a lot of the details add up.
Explain how you helped Earnshaw find Prince, Princess, and Hero. Yep, it is... she is related to that guy. Okay.
Earnshaw's taser ragout is so tasty. You're gonna love it, Lenore.
It's just like Agnes said. Look, Lenore, there's nothing to worry about. Go home. I know Earnshaw will take good care of you.
Will you go with me then, Cater? Will you go with me then, Cater, after you've rested?
Lenore, everyone has somewhere they should return to. You should go back to your real home, and I have somewhere I should go to.
And then will we see each other again? At the end of the story, the characters in it all disappear. I don't think they'll see each other again.
Of course we will. Your adventure is only just beginning. There's still a whole wide world out there for you to explore. WWW. This is just a temporary goodbye. We'll see each other again.
Really? Really, really? I know you've never lied to me before, but...
Let me tell you a story, Lenore. Long, long ago, there was a mage's apprentice. He was a dim-witted apprentice, so it took him far more time than the others to learn the language of magic. But his teacher, who was an amazing mage, wasn't the least bit concerned. On the contrary, he helped praise on his apprentice's progress, and even entrusted him with important tasks. The apprentice never doubted his teacher's instructions. After all, he was a great mage who taught him the language of magic. The mage had a basin in his workshop. Actually, you could call it a fishbowl, as he kept a little fish in it. One day, the little fish called out to the apprentice, "Hey, you over there! Nitwit, help me out!" The apprentice was taken aback. Apart from the great mage, nobody, or no creature even, would make conversation with him like that. So this piqued his curiosity, and he asked for how he could help. As it turned out, this little fish used to live in the vast and boundless sea. By being brought here, it has been separated from its family. It tried to ask others for help, but none had responded to it. "I'd like to bring you home, but my teacher has been forbidding me from going out," the apprentice said. I guess. I just made up some random voice. We're going with it. Hearing this, the little fish swam crestfallen to the other side of the basin, saying nothing further to the apprentice. Then one day, the apprentice discovered that the little fish was no longer in the basin. Who took it away? Did they bring it home? The apprentice couldn't help but wonder. Without the little fish, the basin was now completely empty. Just what sort of place is the vast and boundless sea? Before he realized it, the apprentice's thoughts had drifted to the world outside of the workshop.
And then what? I bet the mage's apprentice leaves the workshop. But the little fish, did it go back to its home? The sea? That's a place with lots and lots of water, right? Does the apprentice find it?
I'll tell you the rest of the story next time.
Aww.
Only listening to my stories can't be that much fun. The next time we meet, if you don't want to hear my stories anymore, you could tell me some of the stories you hear from Earnshaw. I think he'll have many stories he'd like to share with you.
Well, then, the next time we meet, I'll be sure to have lots and lots of amazing stories to tell you.
I look forward to hearing them, too. For now, it's time for you to go home, Lenore. This goodbye is only temporary. We'll see each other again.
Okay, then. Until next time, Cater. Sorry, Miss Pie, let's go.
Okay.
I see everything.
Yeah, I know. I can't do that. Man, I'm so hungry right now. Holy. Yeah, I did some weird goofy quest with this guy off stream a long time ago. Well, not that long ago. Probably like 2 months ago. Oh, what are you kids doing here? And this young lady is strange. She looks rather like... Together with Paimon, you describe to Earnshaw what you heard about Agnes from Caterpillar. As you speak, Lenore supplements the tale with a few childish words of her own. Oh, that's what happened. That silly girl's already...
Mother's not in Meripede. Is she not here either?
Yeah, she didn't like it here, so she left and never returned.
Why? This place is full of things she likes. I recognized Prince, Princess, and Hero as soon as I saw them. Mom said that she was always very quick to change her mind, and she pestered her dad, Grandpa, for ages until he finally agreed to get her puppies. She really liked dressing them up, but soon she had something else she became even more fond of, so she didn't get to watch them grow up. Why would she come back? Why won't she come back? If she doesn't come back soon, I'm going to grow up as well. So is this place going to be my home from now on?
That's right, child. This place is your home now.
Okay. I smell Tassa's rag out.
You can eat as much as you like.
I'm back in my own home now. This way I can take Cater. I think Cater will be happy too.
Cater? Is he the one who took care of her? If it's all right, could you invite him to rest a while here at the cabin? He's got other things to take care of.
That's right. He knows a lot, so lots of people go to him for help.
Is that so? Well, that's a pity. Could you help me get a message to him then? No matter when, he will always be welcome here with open arms. If you ever get the chance, invite him over to be our guest.
Oh, we'll tell him. Sure thing. Leave it to us. Cater and I agreed that the next time we meet, I'm going to tell him many great stories to him.
Well, looks like we've got a lot of awesome stories to prepare then. We can't be sharing stories with him that are at least 100 times more incredible than his.
Okay, 100 times. Even Cater will be surprised.
We can reminisce about the old days while we drink tea and even enjoy some snacks.
You're finally back in your real home, Lenore. You must be tired. We'll leave you to it for now. Miss Jove, Miss Paimon, are you guys leaving too?
We got our own adventures to go on.
Okay then. When I grow a little older, can we go on adventures together? Oh, and Cater can come along as well.
One day we can discuss it when you're older, kid.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Jove, Miss Paimon. See you guys later.
You guys are leaving now? Thank you. Thank you, guys. Safe journeys. Shock to Caterpillar, it says. Speaking of that, I got another achievement. What did it say? Get Lenore out of the Fortress of Maripede. Oh, yeah, I forgot. And this one's the other big quest I have. And then I just need 200 chests. And then I have 100% this. And I cannot use this. I kind of like it. I'm not going to lie. We actually got a lot more Primo Gems from that overall than I expected. Oh, look, Cater's back to kid form. What's up, Caterpillar? How you doing?
Caterpillar, wouldn't it be great to meet Grandpa Earnshaw and Lenore right now? Are you sure about this?
She's returned to a normal world with her real family. For her, I'd say things couldn't have ended any better. As for me, she'll forget about me in no time.
Hey, don't say that. You should know that you mean a lot to her, too. She definitely won't forget the promise you two made to each other. If you really never see her again, she will be heartbroken.
She won't. Children tend to quickly forget both meetings and farewells. This is how they grow up. I'm simply a character in a story, brave at times, yet also an evil monster at others. Let this fantastical story be a memory consigned to her past. She has the real world now, one that's hundreds of times better than any fantasy narrative. Yove, Paimon, thank you. Don't mention it. As I mentioned before, there are places better suited to retelling history, like the Nazzerku Ordo. I'm gonna take them back to that room too, man. We're getting a lot of different parties in the same room together. I kind of like that.
Oh, we've been there before.
If so, then that'll save us a lot of time trying to find a way out there. Let's go.
Okay.
Unfinished comedy. Quest completed. Hereafter. Oh, thank goodness we can teleport to the the book. Really suck if we couldn't. Guess what? I'm out of water right now. Very unfortunate. Let us go. So yeah, I did the two big quests from the 4.0 area also gave us characters to come here. Where are they? And also, yeah, this thing always moves every single time too. I think this is really cool. Like all the big quests converging into one other bigger area. I really like that, okay? I'm not gonna lie, it's so cool. Where's the dog? Did they leave or something?
Well, this is not Cruz Ordo.
I forgot, did those two leave beforehand? I forgot. There are no longer any ceremonial items here, nor has there been a dispelling ritual conducted for a long time. Nonetheless, yes, the familiar setting is stirring my memory. This is the right place.
Maybe there might be clues that we've overlooked, but that you could spot off the bat. So, have you found anything?
All I see are memories of the past and things that shall never again catch up to me. Does that count?
Well, Paimon doesn't want to interrupt your reminiscing, but that doesn't sound like what we're looking for.
Perhaps, but my past is inextricably intertwined with the Nazzerku Ordo, the chief culprit of the Great Sin. As such, some of my memories may yet be helpful to you.
Then, can you start telling us about them, Caterpillar?
I should warn you that I was not in the inner circle several hundred years ago, so I don't know everything about the incident, but I was personally mentored by Nazzerku, who should be the origin of all this.
Nazzerku, isn't that?
There's a prophet lying dormant in all of us, and when he wakes, one more evil shall walk the world. That's the sort of person he is.
Well, since we've got this opportunity, is there anything else you wanted to ask?
Tell me about yourself, Caterpillar. About me? I thought we had acquainted well enough during our jailbreak, but I understand that you're asking about something deeper. Now I shall perform a terrible feat that has never been done before and will never be done again. I will expose someone's true self before all, without any facade or masks, and that someone shall be myself.
Wow, that's really a lot. Paimon doesn't think she can lighten this atmosphere up at all.
Lenore has already gone home, did she not? We have to face a more complicated world now. The time for things from under the age of 9 is over. Next, we probably need experiences from age 16 or so.
Huh? What? Oh, the experiences from 16 or so?
The first voice I heard while in this body was that Nazzerku. Other than speaking of the redeeming powers of the Holy Blade of Nazzerku, he also preached thus. The body is just a shell. Even the body of a Halotroll can bear sentient consciousness. Did he create you then? Perhaps he did. I've tried to unravel my own origin, but the answers I got were all pretty vague.
Poor you.
Well, I don't really feel that way. I have discovered, after all, that most humans do not know the reason why they were born, and yet they still live happily. Excuse me. Also, it is not quite correct to say that he created me. How so? Creation is a feat for a god. If we may call the one above a god, in the tenets of Nazzerku, do you know someone? Do you know what is more critical in creating someone?
What is it?
It's imagination. Imagining a person down to the last detail, akin to an oceanid imagining a creature in the wild. There's a story that tells of a powerful mage priest imagining his own son, only to realize he himself was the product of someone else's imagination. Sorry for digressing, but I feel that this information is relevant to your questions.
Well, that didn't make anything clear, but...
Okay. Next question. About the Nazzerku order. I wish I knew how to pronounce this word.
Since you find this place so familiar, what can you tell us about it?
Actually, as I recall, most of the people in Nazzerku's order were very kind. Nazzerku's teaching was contained many radical ideas that were perhaps difficult for people to accept.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Narzas. You know what? We're going to call it Narzas, okay? Narzas would lead ceremonies with the Holy Blade in accordance with the ancient dictates. They call it trifactor excision in Liyue, and Sumer shattering Atmagraha. He called it renunciation of the ego. He believed that one's own will is an obstacle, and that accidentally receiving a vision while seeking the path is a guaranteed path to destruction.
So, after someone gives themselves up, what happens to them?
Well, they stay quite normal, actually. It is said the people that cannot perceive the truth, because a body with a self sees the world filtered through the five senses. That doesn't sound so scary then. However, I never found out what Narzis's ultimate purpose for collecting all those wills and selves was. Can you elaborate concerning Narzis's? Another time, perhaps. There's so much to be said. I'll need time to process it all. About what happened all those years ago. Many years ago, the one called Lord Artificer, Guillotine, and Narcissus had an intense class. Guillotine was even called the White Cavalier of Protection. Cavalier of Protection back then. Is that a better title than Armory Knight? Well, if we're comparing impressive titles, I submit Chrysalis of the Phantasmic Moth.
Just what kind of weird title is that?
The title that the Ordo gave me. See, I'm Caterpillar, a creature that turns into a chrysalis before completing metamorphosizing into a butterfly.
So sorry.
I suppose the name contained the wings of hope that I would mature into a human. You know, it's a better title than all the titles they just said. The First Sage, or like whatever Nahida called us. That was a pretty cool title.
Even though we learned a lot,
there's still more questions that need answer. I'll have to pore over the records and try to piece it all together. So I'm afraid you won't always find me here.
Fontaine can be dangerous for you as it is now.
I'll disguise myself and rely on the methods I've developed to do what I must. I'll survive. On and Seymour return to the Nazzerku's Ordo. Yeah, here they are. Okay, they were just gone for a little bit. They're back. Negative. Danger. Activity by Nazzerku's Ordo remnants detected. Yove, Paimon, and on. Please find a safe place immediately. Annihilation mode activated.
I didn't know you could do that. Whoa, Seymour, calm down.
We meet again. What did the White Cavalier of Protection say about you? Yes, this is my little invention. Affirmative, I am prototype with a large number of bold design elements. The priority level of this topic has been downgraded. Please lay down your arms and surrender. Seymour, listen to me. I've already surrendered to Yove. Is that so? Yes, totally. Very well. In that case, we can continue to discuss my extraordinary design. I'm Caterpillar, as you know. Speaking of which, how's the young lady you were protecting doing? Wait a moment. Did I say something like that?
What's wrong?
You are correct. I am looking for the master I should protect, Mary Ann. Marion, or as you may call her, Marion Guillotine. Marion Guillotine! Bro, lore drop from Caterpillar? Thank you, man. Marion is related to Guillotine? Guillotine. Correct, my designer, Guillotine.
Caterpillar, is this your memories from hundreds of years ago? You know, getting clearer?
No, this is a memory from before my birth. Something akin to an elephant recalling its previous life while meditating. I do not understand. Previous lives do not exist. Thank you, robot. Not for you, at least. Thanks to you, it seems that I've encountered a potential breakthrough I had never imagined possible. Perhaps I might find the secrets to my own birth after all. Though I do not understand, I am gladly to have been of service.
Anyway, hello, Caterpillar. Have we met?
My memory is fading, so that is quite possible. If I may be so blunt, what is your relationship with the Red Empress?
The Red Empress? I have no idea who that is, though the name kind of rings a bell.
Then let me try another name. What is your relationship with Lyris?
How do you know that name? I went through many adventures with Paimon and Yove just to find out that she was merely a character in a story.
Do I? Ah, I think I know what's going on. I'm also a victim of riddles, so I shan't play dumb. I'll tell you everything I know. Lyris did indeed exist. She was an Oceanid as well, and Nazzerku's name for her within the Ordo was the Red Empress. What's going on here? A lot of lore, that's what's happening.
Mine feels like it's all connected.
I mean, the clock keeps on ticking.
Still, when we first got here, Paimon couldn't help but notice the clock doesn't seem very accurate, does it?
Ah, that. Simply put, it's the Doomsday Clock. Oh! So apparently the more people I bring here, the more likely Fontaine is to end. Doomsday Clock. When the clock strikes midnight, the apocalypse will come.
Doesn't this mean that the end of the world is almost upon us?
That really does take me back. When I was here before, they thought the apocalypse was still far away. And that, though it wouldn't happen in our generation, we should stop it for the sake of the future. If the clock is accurate, then it is not far off now. Perhaps we shall lay ourselves down to sleep tonight, and the sun shall not rise in the morn. Perhaps the sea shall evaporate tomorrow. Perhaps we are already living the apocalypse, and the good times have long ended.
Hey, get serious. Will the apocalypse really come?
First, what we see is just a clock, not the apocalypse itself. When it comes down to it, time is merely a tool humans use to measure changes in all forms of matter. Nazzerku was the one who could use the world formula to calculate the beginning of the end, and built this device. As such, I cannot answer your question, dear Paimon, because this is all it is, a clock.
That's true.
Anyway, let's share our findings. You and Paimon briefly share all that happened with the other three people, though technically speaking, none of them are humans. And you know what? That's awesome. Input logged.
Oh, Anas.
Did you think of something?
I don't know. I'm not sure. It's like water boiling off into gas. I can't see it, and I can't quite grasp it either. Oh, any thoughts on or leads, Caterpillar?
Can't say that I don't, but I'm still trying to sort some things out, so let's discuss this later. Right, I keep forgetting to ask you something. Yove, Paimon, I'm very grateful for everything you've done for Lenore. So, is there anything that I can help you with?
Do you mean anything? Just like making a wish?
It should be something within the scope of my abilities, of course. You did free Lenore and I from prison, but I'm no djinn in a bottle. Well, I was friends with one. So, what would your wish be, Paimon?
If that's the case, then Mara. No, wait, yummy food. There's so much that Paimon wants, but we've been having lots of fun traveling together, so we don't really need anything special. Instead, Caterpillar, can you help us help Anna say more?
Paimon?
Yove, what do you think? Is that a good wish?
That'll do, Paimon. That'll do. So good. I like how Saul's good. That was a good one. I understand. Then, let us work together.
Yeah.
Understood. Now, I plan to work with Seymour and On to see if we can use our experiences and the information available here to figure something new out. Yove, Paimon, let's meet back here later. Riddles await answers. Initial facts. Another one? Nope. Okay, reputation reward. I was just curious. So, every time we've come here, the clock has ticked up 1 extra hour. We got Caterpillar here, Seymour over here, and On is probably just over here Yeah. So we got 3 people. There's obviously room for a 4th around here. I mean, there's 4 chairs. And another time it can tick off. So, interesting. That was a lot of lore. If only I knew how to put everything together and actually use my brain when it comes to Genshin lore. It's very, very difficult. That's why I let other YouTubers do the job for me. Obviously, as any smart person would. I don't know, I just felt like making a dumb voice. I'm so close to getting Farina's glider. Oh, almost 60% too. Caterpillar Story prologue. That was a pretty long prologue, as in it was almost 3 hours exactly and 1 viewer. How nice. But oh yeah, I mean this next week, tomorrow, this is getting completely done. Okay. Well, with that said, we'll leave the stream here. We got some lore dropped. He started and finished a quest, did 50 billion voices, and now we're here. So, I'll see you guys next time. Next stream, probably on Thursday. On Tuesday, I probably will be skipping for reasons. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.